jaws like an earthquake cracks. Ram gets wrecked, the silver and black. Wemby is back. Wemby is back.
What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans, Atlanta Hawks fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. We're doing a live play-by-play reaction scoreboard chat for tonight's game. The San Antonio Spurs visiting Atlanta. How y'all doing tonight? TGIF. What's going on, Spurs fan Tony? Trae Young is out, red mess. That was announced today. He's coming back from a knee injury. And KP is no longer playing, or no longer not playing either. The Hawks are on a back-to-back too. Some other guys logged some heavy minutes. I think Jalen Johnson played over 35. Dyson Daniels around 35. Whereas most of our guys played under 25. They should be good to go tonight. I'm ready too. Spurs fans, what's going on? A little back-to-back win. We are on a winning streak. The New York Knicks game, while the Spurs did lose the cup, does not count in the standings, so the Spurs are on a winning streak. When do I want to see Harper earn a starting spot? So the Spurs are going to need a legit big at the 4 if we're going to see Fox, Castle, and Harper in the starting lineup. Because I assume you would have Fox at the 1, Harper at the 2, Castle at the 3. Castle's a little bigger than Devin Vassell, so he could play the 3. That would give us 3 ball handlers on the court, which would be tough for other teams to deal with. And then you need somebody big at the 4. I'm sorry, it's not Harrison Barnes or Jeremy Sochan, and Wemby at the 5. What's up, the real Bobby February? New Arena 2031. All right, let's go. Stephen D, what's going on? Wemby is starting? Sarah, what? Caesar probably won't start all 3, but you never know. We had all 3 on the court in one game. I want to say it was against the Knicks game. Jalen Johnson, Rana, was very good last year until he got injured, and I believe he's playing pretty darn well this year. I would think 25 minutes sounds about right. TX Zombie, what's going on? Caesar, Ginobili 2.0 works as well. Scott, she's working. We do need a point guard for the second lineup, too. That's correct there. 51. Hector Jimenez, good evening to you. I'll give you, who lied? What's up, Ardo? Miss TSR is at home. Bart, no idea. Spurs fan, she is on the weekends. She normally can make Fridays, but she has been getting bombarded with a crap ton of work lately. So she is, she's in work land. By the way, if somebody can remind me at the end of the game, like right at the end of the game, I'll still do the box score, but to turn Netflix on, because while I'm not a big boxing fan, I'd like to see Anthony and Joshua knock out whichever Paul brothers fighting tonight. Is it Jake Paul? I don't remember which Paul, but that is free on Netflix if you have Netflix. Paul's going against Anthony Joshua, who is a legit heavyweight that should knock the crap out of him. Oh, Jalen had 42 last night. No kidding. She said Wemby is starting. I don't know if that's official or not. I think probably not. A lot of people want Herbert Jones, but is he's a 3, isn't he? What's up, Greco? Area 51, I think Miss TSR is watching. But she's not watching alone, because I'm sure she has her little sloth with her as well. Affectionately known as Slothy. Road Trip Go Spurs, go to you. Wemby off the bench? Okay, I thought so. Aloha, Federo Flavix. Thank you all for hanging out here on a Friday night. Mitch said 1 hour ago, Wemby on the sideline. He will play 2 to 3 more minutes than last game, so he will play about 20 minutes. And I did find out from you guys, apparently if you have more than 2 games under 20 minutes, they don't count towards the 65-minute rule or 65-game rule. I guess it makes sense if you come in and play 1 minute. But if you're playing over 15 minutes, or there's just, I don't know. Dr. Phil, what's going on? Sog block, hopefully? I don't know. It's Chris Paul. Where? Wemby playing better off the bench. Mike, he'll be starting soon. Yop, good evening to you. Jalen Johnson will be a problem because we have nobody to defend him except Sochan. Sochan did play last night. He had 0. Good evening, Kathy. Thank you for stopping in. Castle and Cornette do play well together. Cornette is getting a ton of alley-oops from Stephon Castle, which kind of surprises me that Wemby doesn't feast off those either. Wemby starter next week. Leroy, good evening to you. Randy, for now off the bench. The game Wemby will start. The Thunder game. The 23rd. We play the Wizards on the 21st. We play the Thunder on the 23rd. I say Wemby starts against the Thunder. That just makes sense. He's going to want to play against Chet. You know, we'll get the Yodi Boop right now. What's up, Pies on Cakes? Good luck, Boop, on the way. Boop. All right. Wemby does move around. Cornet sits under the basket. That's actually fair assessment. Spurs fan, I'm not ready to trade a player off a recent struggle. Barnes has looked bad. If this continues, I want you to think about your question there. Should we trade Barnes? He's been struggling. If he continues to struggle and play poor, he's not going to have any trade value. If anything, I would put him to the bench. He's on an expiring contract. I don't think he has a lot of trade value. Spurs, and good evening to you. Let's go. You know, Beavis, I'd like to see Barnes hit some threes because we need it. Sounds good, Scott. John Candy's been gone for a while, hasn't he? Randy, I'd be shocked if he starts Soham tonight. Hawks are also on a back-to-back. They lost last night to the Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte's got all their guys. Con Knippel's been playing, but they had Ball back and Brandon Miller. Does Soham get moved? We'll see. A win and the Spurs are third in the Western Conference. That's what I'm talking about. Same lineup, TSR Hawks only have 10 available bodies. Dang, Andy, what's going on? Yes, let's have a great game. I'm going to put up a Go Spurs Go for a minute because I realize I'm a little congested. I should have blew my nose before the game, and I didn't. I'm not going to do that on camera, so a Go Spurs Go. I'll be back in hopefully 20 seconds or less. I'm coming back. Thank you all for your patience. Take CP3. I don't think so. Plus, weren't there major issues with the Clippers locker room? Gospers goes, says Scully. Thank you, Bobby. Says smash that like button. I appreciate that. Homecoming game for Devin and Castle. Are they both from Atlanta? If they are, I did not know that. I blew them out, Keith. I did see that, yep. Jalen played right around 40 minutes, so that might affect him tonight. We'll see. D. Harper also was with the running nose the last few games. Wait, are you serious? Really? Okay. Maybe we should Chuck Norris the boogies out. Yes, William, that is still copyright. Mikey is in the house. Most of the couch contingent is here tonight. 203 watching. Can we get to 100 likes before the game starts? That's a good question. Can we get to 200 thumbs up? What's the thumbs up look like, Pop? I think he's got an idea. I mean, CP3 was good for us last year. I mean, they'd have to cut a player. I assume Bismack Biyombo would be the player to get maybe cut, but he's also on a guaranteed contract. Do you cut Jordan McLaughlin for CP3? I don't know. CP3's CP0. And you know what? If CP3 did come here, he ain't keeping his 3. It's Keldon Johnson's now. It's Keldon's 3. You're not taking his number again. Mike Smith, I think. Thank you, William Luna. Appreciate it. No Light says, hello, everybody. Looking forward to see another win. Yes. Who steps up tonight? You know, that's a cool thing is it's been a different player almost every night. That's what I like about our three-headed monster, our Cerebus, is that if one guy's not playing well, see Darren Fox last night, the other two guys can step up, and Castle has stepped up pretty well last night. Harper was huge. Zachary Rasache is another French player. Was he number 1? He was number 1 in last year's draft. I agree, Lucero. C53 Area done. Yes, Bobby, I agree. You can get an Area 51. Absolutely. Imagine winning the number 1 pick in 2024 instead of 23. Who, us? The Spurs? I don't want to imagine that. Next year, drop Bismack and Jordan. Bismack Biyombo won't be back next year, Bobby. I don't see any way that happens. And you know what, Yap? The Clippers are a terrible franchise. They traded away SGA and $1 million picks for Paul George, and yeah, that's bad. Sorry. Knight's Pride, I hope he will be okay. You know, shooters are going to shoot. They're going to be in slumps, and they're going to come out of the slump. Vassell, Barnes, Cornette, Castle, and Foxhill. Wemby is coming off the bench again. Jetted out. What's up? To Sohan or not Sohan? That is the question. Players are on the court, so tip-off should be any minute now. Paul George is not doing, from what I understand. What a horrible trade. And the thing is, if you guys aren't aware, the Thunder have the Clippers' unprotected pick next year. Rasache, Johnson, Onkongwu, Daniels, and Alexander Walker are the starters for the Rockets. Oh my God, the Hawks. I don't have Rasaché's not a starter. Okay. Or did I miss him? Let's get this lined up. There we go. Spurs fan, thank you for the $2 super chat. Says, let's get this win. Go, Spurs, go. Spurs win the jump ball. And away we go. Let's punch my table. Spurs ball. Fox with it. Like to see him have him a nice bounce back game. Pull up from the elbow. Well, he hit his first shot, so he's already matched the number of field goals he had last night. Already off to a better start. We do get Atlanta's first round pick next year. We also have a pick swap with them. Not next year. No. Keith, we don't get their first round pick next year. We have a pick swap, and I think we traded away the 2027 first round pick as part of the De'Aaron Fox trade. We have a swap with them next year, so we get the better between our pick and their pick. Oh, Rasaché's out there. Shot clock violation for the Hawks. Turnover. Yeah, no, it's been, I feel good, but I guess part of the cold is still lingering that I had. Tony, what's your halftime snack? Algin, good morning to you. Spurs up 2-0. Castle will get it to Barnes. I'd like to see Barnes hit a 3 tonight. I'd like to see him bunch of them. Fox was cutting baseline. He might have had a chance for a layup there. Instead, he passed it and turned it over. No Trae Young tonight, by the way, guys. He's coming back from a knee injury, and he is out. Rasacché with the short jumper, no good. Steven, I know the song you're talking about. The correct song for the end of Return of the Jedi. Cornette in the paint, passes it out to Fox in the corner for 3, and that's a no. No, Pineapple Express is not new, Roy. That's actually been around for Castle and for Vassell. There's a missed 3 for the Hawks. Fight for the rebound. Fox will come away with it. Both teams starting off slow. Castle bringing it up for the Spurs. Gets in the paint. Gets away with a little push-off. Tries to throw it to Cornette. Bounces off Cornette. And then Cornette catches and steps out of bounds. It's a turnover for the Spurs. Trae Young is out. He played last night. He played like 20 minutes. David, I don't think we have their... Are you sure about that? I thought we traded their 2027 first-round pick. I don't believe we still have that. We have the pick swap next year. It's another missed shot for the Hawks. Oh, my God. Boy, this is rough. Vassell for 3 down the other end from the wing. Spurs up 5-0. Or do we trade our pick? Oh, David, you're right. We traded our pick and kept the Hawks pick. I think you're right. Thank you. Rasacché for 3 and the Hawks are on the board. That's what it is. We traded our pick, kept Atlanta's pick because we expect to be better than Atlanta in 27. Castle flies into the paint, falls down. Lost the ball, turnover. There's another 3. That's Onyeka and Cogwin. Just like that, Atlanta's in the lead. 6-5. Fox in the paint. Layup, no good. Got his own miss and loses the ball. Atlanta ball. All right. This turned around real quick. Rasaché's open for 3 again. Firing it off from the wing. No good. Barnes with the rebound. What's up, Stingray X Factor? 6-5, 9 minutes to go. Vassell for 3 again. All right, feed Devin. He's feeling it. Keep doing it. Rasacché out in three-point lane, guarded by Castle. Over to Dyson Daniels. Wheeled around, and we're going to have Dyson Daniels for 3. No good. Cornette with the rebound gets it to Barnes, and Castle bring it up for the Spurs. Over to De'Aaron Fox. Fox will drop it off to Vassell. He's going to fire for another 3. That one's no good. Cornette with the offensive rebound. And Spurs ball, 12 on the shot clock. Vassell's going to take another 3. Damn! Okay! Stingray, it's lingering. I do feel fine, but I do sound horrible. Not horrible, but I do sound... My voice obviously sounds off. Devin has outscored the entire Atlanta team, and there is a turnover by Jalen Johnson. Spurs on the run. Vassell wants another shot. Nope. Actually, pass it back out to Fox. Around to HB, over to Castle in the corner. He's going to fire off a 3. No good. Vassell. Yeah, beyond the box, he's looking good to start. He's our whole offense for the most part. Jalen Johnson misses in the paint. The follow-up is no good. Fouled, going to the line for 2. Irie, yeah, he's doing well. I'll take it. Man, I could go for some chips right now. I definitely go for chips. Guys, we're almost 100 thumbs up. If 15 more Spurs fans or Hawks fans can smash the thumbs up, we will hit 100, and then we'll keep on working on it from there. First free throw is good. I was not planning on going whatnot today. I'm actually telling Miss TSR, but you guys as well, if anybody cares. And stumbled into an auction where I got a ton of Silver Age books between $3 and $5, which that's my wheelhouse. I'm getting really better about not buying books I already have. I have been struggling with that a little bit lately. I'm trying to back off on that and just get books to fill holes, not buy more stuff I already got. Wemby is back, though. Wemby is back. Thank you, Scott. We have more than 26, though. Unless you were number 26. I got you. Vassell on three-point land. Over to Castle. 5 on the shot clock. He's going to drive in the paint. Gets it to Cornette. Cornette's going to hammer it down. They have such a good connection. Marco, 25-ish. Tony, no asthma here. Thank goodness. I'm sorry if you have it. There's a 3 for Alexander Walker. It's been actually a good game. Lucero, I've been 3 Spurs games. 1 in Washington, of all places. 2 in San Antonio. There's another alley-oop, and Cornette misses it. But the putback is good by Luke, 15-11. Andy, I believe a win would put us to 3rd in the West. Actually, I'm going to keep that on. I'll get cold. That runner is no good by Jalen Johnson. Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. Zips it up to Vassell. Vassell's going to fire another 3. Ooh, that one was off. Should have set that one a little better, Devin. Both teams 3 of 7 from 3. Vassell has all 3 3-pointers for the Spurs. I've not seen Barnes shoot as far as I know. There's another missed 3 for Atlanta. Okay. Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Get some contact. Tosses it over to Castle. Castle will fire for 3. Woo! And we have a timeout by Atlanta. 18-11. Jonathan's happy. All right. Good start. I'll take it. We had a Yodi boop, Tony. Well, I will give you all another Yodi boop. If you have somebody at home you want to boop Yodi with, you better grab him or her, because Yodi's coming in hot for a boop. Woo! Flying Yodi. Woo! Boop. You can get a Chuck. Sure. Beavis, I do think Castle's 3-point shooting is up a little bit as of late, is it not? I didn't catch the foul, Bobby, but it did look weird, so I'm assuming that's why it looked awkward, because he was fouled. 4 missed calls against the Spurs or total for the game? Because I can't imagine the refs are calling it one-sided for Atlanta. Thank you, Genevieve. I don't have any lemon juice, but duly noted. I think Wemby will probably come in. He's probably not going to come in until the second quarter. That's what Mitch has been doing. Yes, twice the Yodi boops and Chuck 2. Tonight's going to be a good one. I like it. And yes, Brendan, we are. Yeah, I don't want to die by the 3, live by the 3, die by the 3 either, Mike. If the open shot is there, if you're wide open, and you're capable of hitting 3s, then go ahead and fire off the 3. But let's also get in the paint and break down the defense, maybe draw some fouls and get some easy 2s. Fill the R, and I like that. Does Castle... You know what I found, though? Yep. Correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't Castle usually have more turnovers in the first half than the second half? Usually. Not always. You know what? When were the Hawks this... What, Amityville? When were the Hawks this cheeks? Oh, this butt? Is that what you're saying? They don't have Trae Young. They don't have KP. Can we get a shot from Barnes? I was wondering that myself. Firing, we have a pick swap with them in 2026 and their first round pick in 2027. When do I want to see Barnes get out of the slump? 2 games ago? Von Dyke, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. We are in a timeout. The Spurs are up 18-11 over Atlanta. Pies on cakes, I'm not a fan of them either, but it is what it is. French vanilla, White Castle. I am not going to use the Slash Brothers for the record. I know some of you like it. I said in the video this morning, I'm not a fan of that nickname for anybody, because as soon as I hear that name, I think of like the Menendez brothers or serial killers. Sorry, just that's where my mind goes as a horror movie fan, or just, being old enough to remember things like that. Can't call him that. Will not call him that. I'll use everything else. Reluctantly, but I'll use everything else. Yeah, come on, Harrison. I'm not Australian. I don't think you're talking about me, Caesar. 18-11, 6 minutes to go. Wemby's checked in. Wembanyama's in the game. There's a runner for, I think that was Danley who shot that. Wemby's checked in. What's up, Carlos? Thank you for stopping in. Hawks are 4 of 12. The Spurs are 7 of 15 to start in the game. HB with the ball. I don't think he's taken a shot yet. Vassell to Wemby. Wemby misses the dunk, but he was fouled going to the line for 2. Vassell and Castle are doing pinkies for what? Red mess. You can get a French vanilla.
French vanilla in the air tonight.
You know, Cephix, I didn't even think of that. It does sound like the Splash Brothers too. And I'd rather have a more original nickname. I saw a request for WemVP. Let me make a free throw first. He missed the first one. I can't get a WemVP when he misses the free throw. What's up, Kelman? Wemby will be MVP, 6th man of the year, and defensive player. No, that won't happen. Well, that's a good way to get timed out permanently. He made the second one, and here is your WemVP. Hawks ball, 19-13. There's a miss, but a nice putback by Jalen Johnson. Spurs ball, up by 4. Castle out in three-point land. Looking to drive, starts to drive into the paint. Almost lost it. Gets it out to Vassell. 10 on the shot clock for the Spurs. Vassell's going to start to drive into the paint. At the elbow, Devin. Merry Christmas to you, Homer. Glazen Bank, good evening to you. Jorling Chung, what's going on? Cutting Lawns with the $2 super chat says, Merry Christmas, Fox 40 piece coming soon. It might be Devin at this rate. Nice drive by Dyson Daniels in the paint. Gets the makes the shot. Jeez. I do like it. Wait, Jordan, I like Area 51. What are you talking about? I made a graphic for it. It may have taken me a little while to warm up, but I do like Carlos Jeter with the poop emoji. Hawks ball, 23-17. Thank you for the super chats, guys. Versace for 3. Whoa, Brick City. Castle bringing up for San Antonio, 23-17. A little over 4 minutes ago. Castle in the paint. Euro step, passes it out to Harper for... He traveled. He jumped up in there and then landed. You can't do that. Yes, happy poop day. Stusky, I'm sorry to hear that. Had your Ghost Spurs go to you? Random, Oh, you don't like Area 51. Oh, I mean, it's their numbers. That one makes sense. I get that. That's all good. Or do you not like it because number 5, your former favorite player, is no longer with the team? Mike, we're in a timeout. We're back from timeout. Wemby did not start, so... Alexander Walker tosses it into the paint, and a catch and alley-oop by Jalen Johnson with the layup. Nice job, Jalen. Harper into the paint. Throws it way out to Vassell. Back over to Castle. He's going to take a 3. Was his foot on the line? That looked close. His foot was on the line. Dang it! Oh, I hate those shots. I absolutely loathe seeing 2-point shots that are right on the line. There's a miss by the Hawks. 25-19, 3:40 to go. Vassell bringing up for San Antonio. He's had the hot hand so far. They get into Wemby in the post. Wemby by himself now. Nope. Gets it out to Vassell. Vassell's going to take off. Vassell with an alley-oop to Wemby. And Wemby and 1! Wemby had a hard time catching that. Wasn't exactly where he wanted it, but he was able to get it in, and that's an and 1. Let's go. I don't know who that dude is on Wemby. No idea who's on Wemby. But it ain't going to work. Now it's happening. What? They took it away? Wemby did not start. They're saying it's not an and 1. They're saying the foul is before the shot, which I don't agree with, but Here we are. Wemby out in three-point land. Little crossover dribble into the paint to Castle. Castle's going to take a shot. He gets the and one. All right, Castle now with 7 points. All right, well, there you go. There's an and one for Steph. No, I'm feeling good. Carlson, good. Steph will be at the line for one. Career highs in points per game, assists per game, rebounds per game, steals per game, and blocks per game. So he's having career highs in everything is what they're trying to tell you by that graphic. Made the first free throw. Let's go. Castle is strong. I think Castle could start at the 3. If the Spurs ever want to run someday, Fox, Harper, and Castle as the 1-2-3. But I do like Harper coming off the bench because he really gives us a boost off the, boost in the second unit. Hawks ball. Alexander Walker way on three-point land. 2 on the shot clock. Step back 3. No good. And Harper comes away with the rebound. I saw Castle, Harper, and Kelvin all running for the rebound. Harper comes away with it. Harper drives into the paint. A little bit of Euro step. Layup good. 11-point lead, guys. Let's go. Spurs on a 9-0 run in the last minute. That's a turnover. Castle on the break. Layup good. 11-0 run. Red Lightning. I like Larry Markin. I don't think I'd want it. There's a steal by Wemby. Throws it up to Keldon. Keldon with the layup. I missed it. You can't have everything, right? Yes, keep the foot on the gas. Atlanta might be tired. The Spurs played last night, but the Atlanta's guys played more minutes. There's a wide open 3 for that guy. No good. I believe that was Muhammad Guy, by the way. I'll go, Jarling. No, I know you weren't a DeJounte fan. Wemby bobbled it and missed the shot. Wanted the foul, did not get it. You know what? They're just going to let him play on both ends of the court, though. So be it. There's a missed 3 for Atlanta. Who's that dude that shot that for Atlanta? Damn it. I don't know who that is. Still 11-0 run for the Spurs. 2.5 minutes to go. Harper with the ball. In on the shot clock. Harper's going to drive. Forces the shot. No good. Atlanta gets the rebound. Alexander Walker starts to drive. Off-balance jumper. Good and one. W. Sorrentini, thank you for stopping in. We're going to timeout. Oh, number 27, it's Vic Krejci. Dang, I knew that. I have him on my list. TSR, I'm watching you on TV, on phone, popcorn. I could go for some popcorn. Student of the Savior, what's going on? So the thing is, this is really tiny. It's not the easiest to read. I like the pictures of the players, but man, I wish I could make it bigger. I suppose I could stretch it. Hold on. While we're at a timeout, let's do this. I got an idea. Can I do that? Ah, shoot, it cuts off. No, I can't do that. All right. Never mind. See if I could stretch it north-south a little bit. Actually, if I do have a little bit... No. Okay, there we go. It's a little easier to read. Not much, but ever so slightly. Actually, I can stretch a little more to the left. And move it to the right. On the fly editing. Still stretch a little bit to the left. All right, I think that's about as good as it's going to get. All right, well, there we go. It's a little more legible. Not much, but a little bit more. I am watching an NBA League Pass, by the way. No block for Wemby yet. If he gets a block tonight, when he gets a block, that'll be game number 100, I believe, in a row. The Spurs do need this one, Kazzy. I'd like them to win a whole bunch of games. What's up, Anthony? Absolutely ready for another win. And you started following the comic channel. Thank you. I'm having a blast on Philobox Comics, so I'm glad that some of you are checking out the stuff over there. Yeah, I'm a big comic book guy. Sports, comics, Magic the Gathering, working out. I'm kind of my musician. I think we need more likes. Can we get a Spurs and Hawks fans to like the videos? Tony, what do we have for likes? Did we hit 100? Are we getting close to 150? We are at 165. That's pretty darn good. Small crowd tonight as it's a Friday night and it's the holidays as expected. But is it Craigie? I don't know. I'm going by spelling. What's going on, Beaks Timmer? I have the sound off, so I'm just going by what it looks like. Craigie, could I be wrong? Do we have a Jeremy Sohan signing? Squirrel? No, we don't. Groot, show you the thumbs up. All right, if you guys are on your phone and you can't see the thumbs up, take the chat, minimize it briefly. Minimize the chat. Boop. You'll see the thumbs up appear right around here, right underneath the video. Give that a little boop. That means you like the video, which makes you an official sponsor and member of TSR Sports. And then you can bring your chat back up and chat away. I am Groot. Thanks, Groot. Groot's the man. Oh, they didn't count a basket. You're right. There's a three for Atlanta. No good. I think that was Guy with the three. Why do I not notice? Oh, nothing I'm interested in. 32-19, under a minute to go. Fox will get it to Keldon. Keldon over to Dillon. Back to Cornette. 8 on the shot clock. Cornette will get it over to Champagny. Champagny's going to fire a three from the wing. No good. Julian and Harrison have been pretty rough with their three-point shooting lately, haven't they not? 5, Lugger Racing. Thank you for stopping in. There's another missed three for Atlanta. Live by the three, die by the three. Spurs ball. Harper will bring it up. Levi and Friends, LFG. A good first quarter for the Spurs. Yeah, Mike, he is. Penny and Barnes, which are two of our better three-point shooters, not shooting. Well, they are. They're not going in. Harp still with the ball, 4 on the shot clock. He's going to drive in the paint, puts his shoulder down, throws up a high layup. No good. Shot clock is obviously off for Atlanta. And they're going to turn the ball over with like a third of a second left. Thank you, TX Zombie. Hello, Aqua Vision. And that's the end of the quarter as expected. Hi, Cassie. Hi, TSR Sports community. Let's get 1,000 likes tonight for the channel. Well, that would be crazy. Trae Young is injured, Carlos. End of the first quarter. Can Vassell get 25? King Remote, he had, 11 in the first quarter? He's well on his way. But we also saw a game where he had 25 in the first half, and then he cooled off and had like 4 in the second half. Anything's possible. But the thing with the Spurs is it can be one guy in one quarter and then one guy in the next, and that's a good thing. Leroy, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everybody as well. Texas Storms, I don't think that's finally a good first quarter. We have many good first quarters. Second quarter on the way. Mr. Bomber, you can get a chuck, and hopefully everything's okay. Here's your chuck. Carlos, are you a big Castle guy? Son of Scar, what's up? Trey did play yesterday. He's on a minutes restriction. He played 20 minutes yesterday. He's playing 0 today. Addy Tirola. That's what I like about the Spurs team this year. It does seem like we have a different player step up every game, and that's not a bad thing. What's up, Dead Big? Thank you for stopping in. Texas Storms, we'd be the best team in the NBA with an elite power forward. Saying it right now. We'd be even better than the Thunder with an elite power forward. Number 1. Being better. Yes, okay. Hopefully Sugg gets 20 in the first half. Whew. David, I love the depth as well. Barnes is literally at 44% three-point shooting before the OKC game. What is he at now, Roven? He's got to be under 40, right? Jedmar, Wemby's still on a minutes restriction. I think it's about a 25-minute restriction. He did play yesterday. Even though it was only 17 minutes, he did play. He did play in the first quarter of this game, which the last 2 games he didn't come until the second quarter, so I think his minutes are going to be a little higher than normal, unless the Spurs blow out Atlanta. What's up, Mars? So, Son of Scar, I said that last night in the stream. If Barnes is not hitting his 3, he's a liability on both ends of the court, which reminds me of... Anybody? Bryn Forbes. For Spurs fans and not recent Spurs fans, Bryn Forbes, that was the big thing with him. If he was hitting his 3s, he was a plus on the court. Well, not exactly, but at least he was contributing. When he couldn't hit the 3, Terrible on defense, but he gave us nothing. If Guy, yes, let Guy just shoot the 3 all night. Why not? Carlos, I didn't know you were a fan of Castle. Maybe you mentioned it before and I forgot. Barnes is the new John Cena. You can't see him. What's up, Willie? Go Spurs go. Suffix, I have read Spawn 1 through 32. That's kind of where I checked out. I starting to get a little weird, and I don't know. I guess I didn't really like it after that point. McFarlane had left by that point as well, I think. Maybe as a writer, not sure. Dang. Okongo with the miss. Alexander Walker with the putback and 1. That's true, Bobby. And his career after the NBA has been more traffic. What's up, Prudence? Thank you for stopping in. Bryn Forbes started 1 year. Did Derek White come off the bench, or was Derek White injured? White was injured his last 2 seasons with the Spurs before he was traded, or a season and a half, I should say. Free throw is no good. The OKC, yeah. And if the cup counted Anderoven, wasn't he 0 for 8 against the Knicks? Spurs ball. Cornet with the ball in three-point land. Gets it to Harper. Harper is going to get it back to Champagny. 32-21, by the way, if you're listening. Over to Keldon. Keldon's going to drive in the paint. Throws it up off the glass. And when Keldon puts his head down, there's only one thing he's doing. Driving to the paint and trying to score. He ain't looking to pass to anybody. Rashawn Shane to the paint. Lost the ball. Turnover. Spurs on the run. Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Gets it to the paint. Gets by the defense. Layup good. It's 36-21. Sorry. Missed a bucket by the Hawks. 36-21. 15-point lead for the Spurs. Spurs are 15 of 27 from the field. The Hawks are 8 of 25. That is 32%. Make that 8 of 26. They just blew a layup. Harper will bring it up for the Spurs. Gets into the paint. Layup. Biggest lead of the game. 38-21, Spurs fans. There is a foul on Alexander Walker. He is going to the line for 2. The game is in Atlanta. I don't think we need to trade anybody either, Prudence. And if it's a trade, it's a minor trade. It's not going to be a big trade like last year's De'Aaron, or actually this year's De'Aaron Fox trade. No big trades. I think Wemby will play in the second quarter. Hello there. The question is how much. Harper is that dude. 5 lug. He looked great last night. First free throws, no good. What would you recommend someone that's never really read a comic book to read because now I have a Kindle Color? I want to think about that, Cassie, while I get the game here for 5 Lug Racing. What do I recommend reading? You know, what about something like a trade paperback? Cassie, like Watchmen or Infinity Gauntlet or Marvel's Secret Wars. Maybe something like that. Like, look for, a really popular storyline. Harper in the paint uses his strength and another bucket with the little jumper. I would read something like that. Something that's, a 6 to 12 issue story to see if you enjoy that as a comic, getting into comics. Ball's up in the air. That's a turnover by Atlanta. Spurs on the break. They get it to Fox, and Atlanta gets back in transition. Gets out to Dylan. Dylan Harper in the paint. Ooh, gets blocked by, I don't know if he got blocked or I just lost the handle, but no good. 40-22. Alexander Walker for 3 in the corner. And a foul by Cornet. That's going to be 3 free throws. World War Hulk. Well, the thing about World War Hulk, though, is you kind of need to read Planet Hulk first. And that whole arc is, issue 90 to, 112. It's a 32-issue arc. I wouldn't recommend a new reader jumping something that big. Just my 2 cents. Mike, I was just thinking that. I'm like, what's with all the fouls lately? And all for Atlanta. So, EJB, you do realize that Wemby at this point in his career is still younger than Tim in his rookie year? Tim had, 4 years of college? Let's give Wemby a little time here. Mari, I did read all of Walking Dead this year. It's 193 issues, though. Again, not something I'd recommend for a new comic reader. Also, Ultimate Spider-Man's a good read. That is 133 issues. Volume 1. Made them both. 40-25. Spurs up by 15. Harper will bring it up for San Antonio. Dillon takes off and spins around. Tosses it over to Fox in the corner. Fox will now take off, gets into the paint. Fadeaway jumpers, no good. And Kelman with the rebound, ripped it out of Alexander Walker's hand. Champagny with the follow-up three. There we go. Pop the Champagny. The more books, the better. Okay. I'm just trying to think of something that easy, an easy read. Any type of trade paperback, good start. Who the hell is that? Mason Doolin? Is that what they said? Or Asa Newell. Draft pick from this year, I believe. 43-27, 9 minutes ago. Champagne's going to pop another three. Not going to make it. Caesar, our last three picks have been fantastic. Wemby, Castle, Harper. I can't really give Brian Wright a lot of credit for those. No disrespect to Brian Wright, but those were all mostly no-brainers. Wemby, no-brainer. Harper, the best player available at the second spot. I don't know if Castle was the best available player at number 4 last year. Do you guys know? Because if he was, then that was a no-brainer either. I really don't remember. Genmar, the Spurs look good tonight. Now the Hawks, gosh, the Hawks are getting a lot of free throws in this quarter. 2 more free throws. First one's good. Jalen Johnson at the line. Bonjour, Julian. Fox is buns. Is that the new saying? People are buns instead of saying they're ASS, you say they're buns? I think Castle was only the only good player left in the first round. Was he, Ernie? I don't remember the draft board for last year. Wemby is back in. 43-29. Fox with a natural defense. Has his defense been that bad? I haven't been eyeballing his defense. Good morning, Joe. Is Fox regressing right before our eyes? Harper gets into Champagny. Champagny, difficult layup in the paint. No good. It is Atlanta ball. Atlanta is in the bonus, by the way, with 8 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. They're in the bonus already. Wemby with the ball for the Spurs. Gets it over to Harper. Harper tries to feed Keldon. Keldon in the paint. Layup good. Daryl, maybe? Good morning, Mark. Thank you for stopping in. Timeout, Atlanta. Almost 600 watching. Let's go. Yes, smash that thumbs up. Maybe we can get to 200 thumbs up, Phil. Hello, Vicky. Thank you for stopping in. The Prune, what's going on? We do have, actually we have over 200 thumbs up. What am I talking about? Maybe we get to 250. Super 250. I thought we had a timeout. Never mind. Castle bringing up for the Spurs. We just had a substitution. Steph over to Kelman. Spurs have 14 assists on 19 made field goals. Wemby runner. Good and one. Let's go. We do, Carlos. Last year's draft, everyone said was sort of weak. Clinton was probably one of the last surefire starting level players. You know, a lot of those guys are playing better from last year now, though. All good, Caesar. Harper, overall better player than Fox. Okay, I don't know about that. I don't want to get carried away. TSR, if Miss TSR doesn't show up as we play Wizards, can you tell her what are the best yoga stretching? Said she. Oh, I don't know if she does yoga. I don't think she does. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Spurs ball. Atlanta turnover. Joe, go Spurs go. Same to you. My favorite Spur is David Robinson. He's the reason I became a Spurs fan, an NBA fan, etc., etc., etc. Keldon without three-point land, looking to get it to Wemby. Wemby now with the ball, 10 on the shot clock, and Wemby's fouled. Fox, great. Yeah, 5 leg. It's kind of unfair to compare a rookie to a guy that's in his 8th year, that's been an all-star, a clutch player of the year, a steals leader. I don't want to get carried away. Good morning, Ralph. Beyond the box, if Fox is not fitting, then maybe the Spurs move on from him at some point in a year or two. I don't know. I do think our backcourt of the future is Castle and Harper. Let me pull up jumper. Good. Butterfly, good evening to you. This is a 21-point lead, Mike. I didn't even realize that. The Spurs bench is outscoring Atlanta's 21-2. Daniels is left open for three. Oh, he bricked it. Chicago gets the ball back. He missed it. Daniels with the ball again. Layup good. Good morning, Carlos. Players dropped ahead of Castle, Versace, Sarr, Reed Shepard. You know what? Sarr's been playing really well, though, hasn't he? Wemby with the ball, spinned around, falls down. Foul in Atlanta. Wow, the refs are starting to blow whistles left and right in this game. We can get to 300 likes. And Area 51 is here. Tony, so Miss TSR, we're going to a timeout, has done a lot of different fitness activities throughout her life. She has snowboarded, she has rock climbed, hiker, Spartans. It's probably missing something. It's been a lot. Sarr has been playing well, and he's hitting his threes now. Not about Versace, but KMC Versace saying Versace is not playing that great. Sarr, likely the best sophomore after Castle. That seems about right. There you go, R33. Wemby getting the superstar whistle. Butterfly, you're on vacation until January 5th? I'm on vacation until Monday. JTV, I have watched the Fallout TV show. I saw the first season. I thought it was okay. I didn't love it, but I liked it. I know season 2 is now coming up as well, so I'll probably start watching that at some point. David with the balls in the chat. Basketballs. Come on now. While we're in a timeout, I'm going to pull up a little something here. Some of you are talking about comic books. If you are a comic book fan and looking to join a awesome comic book channel, I'm going to plug my own. Fill a Box Comics. I go to a lot of events. I'll be going to a comic thing Saturday morning, which is tomorrow. I'll be going to maybe, if he's open, because he shut down for the weather today, I'll be going to my local comic store Sunday. I presume Miss TSR want to go with me to get a Dirty Chai, because she loves the Dirty Chais there, and I have some comics to pick up. He also just bought a 21 long box collection, so who knows, maybe I'll have some stuff available already, or not. Castle does get hit a lot. D for Spig. If he starts getting the superstar foul treatment, a la SGA, yes, he'll go to the line like 15 times a game. Elton, I appreciate being late but present. Who has the best retro throwback jersey of all time? Oh boy. Ghost, I'm fine with a blowout. Fabian, favorite comic is The Incredible Hulk. Oh, you know what? Somebody put DC. Kingdom Come is a good read. If people are looking for good reads, I'm trying to think of short stories I've really liked. I've heard Green Arrow and the Longbow Hunters is good, but I haven't read it yet. The Death of Superman trade paperback, or Death in the Family by Batman are solid reads. Same to you, David. I have not watched Firefly. I have seen Resident Evil. I've seen all 6 of those movies. Not into Lady Death. I'm familiar with her. I have not read Hush Batman yet, Maury, but I own it. Issue 608 to 619 from the Batman series. Favorite female superhero. I'm actually partial to Gen 13, as corny as it is. So Gen 13's up there. Wemby with the ball in the paint. Spinned around. Little jumper off the glass is good. Wemby's looking good tonight. He's got 10 points. Hawks ball. There's a corner 3 for Luke Kennard. Wonder Woman's a classic. Lois Lane. Not really a superhero. There's a drive by Vassell. Toss it out to Waters is checked in. Castle with a turnover. Nice catch by Nkongwu. Daniels into the paint. Layup good. I see some Wonder Woman. I remember Wonder Woman, the Linda Carter show. Is anybody old enough to remember that? Daniels with 8 points for the Hawks. It is Spurs ball. 13 on the shot clock. Castle's going to drive in the paint. Tosses it out to Waters. Wide open for 3. Gary, I can see your comments. No, you're not blocked. I can see all your comments. I might have missed a couple, but I see you. Spurs ball, 55-36. Castle tosses it over to HB. Harrison Barnes has hit a 3. Finally. Good grief. He's been Mr. Zero for a while. Needed that. Hawks ball. 10 on the shot clock. Jalen Johnson with it out 3-point lane. He's going to fire off a 3. Okay. Yeah, he's Mr. 100% tonight. Castle with the ball for the Spurs. Drives in the paint. Out to HB. Over to Waters. Back to Castle. 8 on the shot clock. Over to HB. HB catch and shoot 3. Oh, boy, that was ugly. Demo with the offensive rebound out to Castle. Castle fire off a long 3. Oh, boy, that was not good either. 58-39. Hawks are in the bonus. Spurs are sniffing on the bonus. Krejci for 3. No good. And Vassell with the rebound. James, I don't have Netflix, but Miss TSR has it. And she has her account here. So I will be watching the fight after this game. Wemby for 3. No good. Romaine, hello from Chile. Thank you for stopping in. Mr. 50%. Yeah, he's Mr. 50% now. If anybody's new to the channel and you're looking for a place to hang out during the games to talk about the Spurs, maybe get the live play-by-play, we'll be covering every game for the rest of the year and the playoffs. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have you be part of our community. Also, we do giveaways. I'll be doing more giveaways. There's some Baby Yodis coming in stock to Amazon, it looks like. The 30,000 subscriber giveaway will be next month as well. Good things happening. Now another whistle. 4:13 to go, 58-39. Atlanta has nobody over 6'6" right now? No, and Congo's over 6'6", isn't he? Isn't Congo like 6'9", or am I crazy? Linda Carter's the Wonder Woman from late 70s, Carlos. She was not bad on the ice. Black Cat's a good one. Wemby with the ball at the elbow. Looking to drive. Takes a jump shot off the glass. Good. Wemby's on a mission tonight. 12 points on 5 of 6 shooting. Looking good. We're going to need him for next week against the Thunder. We play the Thunder twice. 60-39. Under 4 minutes to go. Jalen Johnson's going to drive. Throws it up off the glass. Good. Who is my favorite Spurs content? Lucero, we're going to a timeout, so I'll answer that. Number 1 is SpursTalk.com. That's probably the, they do game reviews and give every player a grade. So Spurs Talk by LJ Ellis is number 1. The San Antonio Spurs channel, by the way, is number 1. But I figured that goes without saying. So for non-San Antonio Spurs, number 1 is Spurs Talk. Number 2 is Pounding the Rock. And I know some of you don't like it, but number 3 be Air Alamo. Those are my 3 go-tos. We're in a timeout. Thunder going to get cooked again, but by the Spurs? I'll be fine with that. By Wemby, Reno, and company. Can we get 300 likes before the end of the quarter? Can we get 300 likes before the end of the quarter? We are close. We have enough people to get 300 likes. Can I get 28 of you that have not hit the thumbs up? Smash the thumbs up now. Get us up to 300. I'm not going to yell this is Sparta because last time I did that, I hurt my throat. So I will just say thank you. I will not yell this is Sparta. Red Lightning, haven't watched that creator. I know who it is. Thank you, Christian. My favorite Spurs content is awful coaching. My favorite Spur currently? It's Wemby now. It was Kelman for... Let's see, his sophomore. Yeah, probably Kellen for about 3 or 4 years. 306, nice. Thank you, guys. Wemby is due for a block. 311, which is the band. Something, something, down, down. Wem of Batman. Did anybody know if Kellen got his Wembanyama? No? No? Anybody? What is Wemby's consecutive games with the block now? Twisted, it's at 99. If he gets one tonight, Wemby will have 100 games in a row with the block. Not too shabby. Yes, Wembanyama. Why not? Jamal, I hope not. If you're a Hawks fan, though, but thanks for being here. Tony, just start off Wemba Hulkyama? What? You think Victor will still win defense? So, Ernie, if he plays enough games, he should, yes. Just work on it slowly, Tony. You know, you do the push-ups on your knees if you have to. You'll get there. Wemban Mania. Jokic already has the all-time assist record for a center. Are you serious, Bobby? I did not know that. Good for him. He's looking good, Kazi. Olivier, thank you for stopping in. He's looking great tonight. Not looking good. He's looking great offensively. The best he's looked since he came back from injury. It is Spurs ball. Fox doesn't let the ball roll up the court. Finally picks it up. I'm slightly ahead of my clock. I'll get that fixed. Now we're in sync. Harrison Barnes with the ball. Over to Wemby. Wemby's feeling it. Wemby off-bounce jumper off the glass. Is going to roll off. Wemby gets the offense. Nope. Can't get it in. The putback. It is Hawks ball. Dyson Daniels on the run. Misses a shot. Whoa, that was a late whistle. That was a late whistle. The Spurs were starting to head down the other direction, and then they call a late whistle. Andrew Urban, yeah. I remember Pop was on the chopping block. Is it just me, or is that a late whistle? Yeah, very late. Dyson Daniels at the line for 2. What's up with that? Missed the free throw. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. I'm going to chuck the freaking referees. Yes, I agree. Beyond the box. Made 1 of 2. Do you guys remember when Shaq said the refs were trying to control the game? Many years ago? They asked Shaq about the game, and he said the refs are trying to control the effing game, and he said, Shaq, we're live. Oh, give it ish. That was great. Wemby in the paint. Bullet pass out to Barnes. Zips it around to Fox. Fox with a step over 3. And that's a negative. Hawks ball. 60-42. Both teams are in a bonus. A quick pull-up 3 is no good. I think that was on Kagwu. Spurs ball. It was. Wemby out 3-point land himself. Remember when Wemby used to shoot threes? They don't really do it anymore. Fox in a drive baseline, gets it to Wemby. Wemby's flying in and get out of the way!
Thunder, 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 dome of justice.
Wemby has 11 in the second quarter. There's a turnover. Wemby brings it up the court. Euro steps in the paint. The runner's good. And they call a late foul charge. Yeah, I had a feeling that was coming. Wemby's checking out, but man, he's looked much better. Yeah, that's an offensive foul. We're going to see Jeremy Sohan tonight. Somewhere not on the bench. There's a runner by Alexander Walker. No good. Spurs ball. They get up to Vassell. Vassell in the paint. All alone. Throws it down in transition. Vassell with 13 points now. He had 11 in the first quarter, I believe. Jalen Johnson kicks it out to Alexander Walker for 3. No good. Cornette with the rebound. Spurs up by 22. Harper's checked in, gets it to Vassell. Vassell's going to drive, gets to the free throw line. Jumper, no good. Cornette with the offensive putback, no good. Cornette misses, gets another offensive rebound, and that is good. 66-42. Ernie, I hope you have a wonderful holiday too. Yes, Wemby better get a block, Maury. There's a foul on San Antonio. 2 free throws coming up for Alexander Walker. I don't think Wemby has a block. Butterfly, DeJounte Murray blew out his Achilles last year. He still has not come back yet. He's with the New Orleans Pelicans. Prudence, I don't like the really late calls for either team. Spurs win by 35, Francis. It's very possible. Stir Show, good evening to you. First free throw is good. One more free throw coming up from Nickeil Alexander Walker with 10, 3, and 2 tonight. Dylan, they are getting some calls. Chicago, I like this team. I like what I'm seeing. The Hawks have 14 free throws. We have 4. 14-4. Come on, man. Cornette with the ball for San Antonio. Gets it to Harper. 6 on the shot clock. And now we're going to have 2 free throws coming. No, it's an offensive foul. Dang. Curdy, I don't think Wemby will play again this quarter, but he's been playing more minutes. You'll see him in the third quarter. Oh, Phil, Jeremy is so far in the doghouse. I don't know what he did. I guess he didn't play well enough. I guess that's what he did. Alexander Walker dishes it out to Jalen Johnson. Johnson passes it out and they go back to Alexander Walker with 6 on the shot clock. He's going to fire off a 3. No good. Cornette with the rebound. 340 likes. Nice. Maybe we'll get to 350 before the end of the second quarter, maybe. Devin Vassell's going to take a catch and shoot 3. That was a high arcing three-pointer. KMC Jeremy is on a very short leash. I don't know who he made angry. Jalen Johnson out 3-point land, 22-point game. Gets it to the paint and passes it to the Spurs. Turnover. HB on the run into the paint. Harrison Barnes throws it down. HB running the break. Nice, HB. Who knew he still had that in him? Spurs with 34 points in the paint. The Hawks only 18. Jalen Johnson guarded by Harp. Gets by him, stops, pops, off the glass. No good. Cornette with another rebound. And that is the end of the half. 68-44. And I think I just heard from Jacob Toby that the Spurs have like 20 assists. It's over when Mr. 100 dunks. Wow, what a first half for the San Antonio Spurs. The Hawks are struggling. What's going on, Alexis? THFC8, good evening to you. Let's go for a 50-point lead. Yeah, Ben, this is a very good start for the Spurs. Spurs come in the game at 19-7. The Hawks are 15-13. The Hawks actually have a losing record at home. They're 5-6. Go figure. Spurs outscored the Hawks 32-19 in the first, 36-25 in the second. We're going to pull up the halftime stats. And a very, very good first half for the San Antonio Spurs. Sorry if I'm a little sniffly. My apologies. It has not gone away yet. Oh, I need to blow this up so I can actually see what I'm doing. All right. Box score coming up. We'll look at Atlanta first. Onyeka Okongwu with 3, not having a good night. He is 1 of 6 from the field. Jalen Johnson with 13, 7, and 4. He does have 4 turnovers, though. Zachary Sachet, kind of quiet tonight. 3 points on 1 of 4 shooting. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 11 points, but he is 2 of 9 from the field. Also has 3 turnovers. Dyson Daniels with 9 points. Off the bench, Mohamed Guy with 0. He's 0 for 3 from the field. Asa Newell with 2. Luke Kennard with 3. And Vit Krejci with a donut. I got to get Asa Newell up on the board. Number 14. Only played 4 minutes, but yeah, he played. More I could say about Keaton Wallace, who I had up on here, who I thought was going to play, but he didn't. Kristaps Porzingis is out tonight for Atlanta, and so is Trae Young. The Hawks for the game are shooting 33, 23, 79, and they have 12 turnovers in the first half. The Spurs have turned the ball over 8 times. They are shooting 55, 39, 75. We do have 20 assists in the first half to Atlanta's 10. That is probably a big difference in the game right there. For our Spurs, Harrison Barnes with 5 points. He hit a 3 tonight, so he can hit the 3 again. Luke Cornette with 6 points and 9 rebounds. 6-9. Darren Fox with a little bit of a rough game again. He's got 6 assists, which I like, but he's 2 of 7 from the field. Struggling from there again. Devin Vassell with a good first half, 13 points at 5 of 9 shooting. Stephon Castle at 10 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. Does have 3 turnovers. Still can't shake that turnover bug. Off the bench, Lindy Waters with 3. Kelvin Johnson with 4. Julian Champagnie with 3. Dylan Harper with 6. And Victor Wembanyama in 12 minutes, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Does have 2 turnovers, 1 steal. No blocks. Has not gotten a block shot yet. The block record is in jeopardy. He needs just a block to get to 100 games in a row with at least one block shot. But as it stands right now, he's got a donut. I don't know who's this on the halftime show. And wow, the chat is flying. So I saw a Chuck. I'll give you a Chuck. Road trip, no raid. I'm not doing raids anymore, and I don't want raids coming here either because raids are not good for your algorithm. I have more and more people I'm finding agree with that, because if you have a bunch of people coming to your channel and they're only staying for 5 to 10 seconds, then that's going to tell YouTube, you know, it's going to hurt your retention. It's very bad. Raids are extremely bad for your retention. And while I don't like to focus on the business side of YouTube too much, I don't want him to do any, I don't want to do anything that's going to hurt Larry's channel anyway, and vice versa. Joseph, anything's possible. Darren Fox, I think it was like 5 young carrot. He's 2 of 7 from the field. He's not having a good game. Not points-wise. Go Spurs, go to you, Bubba. Yes, Steven Z, right after this game, I'm going to throw Netflix on and watch Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. That should be a slaughter. Kazi, one target. Do you mean like the one player? Because I do think that a legit power forward would finish off the roster. Oh yeah, let's take the poll down. Shockingly, it's in favor of the Spurs, 93% to 7. Ghost, I'll look that up. When do we get our 20th win? Hey, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have found it. Well, that's fair, Ben Watkins. But still, I don't think they're a good idea, and I find that generally you have a lot of empty subscribers from raids. You might have legit subscribers like yourself, but overall, I just prefer not to do them anymore. He is somebody I would work with again. You guys asked about me doing a collab. I would work with Larry. We called the game together once. Or, no, we did a video about the Trae Young situation. The issue is, for me to call a game with Larry, the game needs to be on NBC. Because I watch the game through League Pass, so I have a delay. He's watching it over-the-air HD, so he would be like 20 seconds, or maybe 30 seconds ahead of me with over-the-air HD, which would make it impossible to call the game. Because he's on over-the-air HD, he can't pause it. You asked 20 wins. You know what I want to check 20 wins? When did we get 20 wins Wemby's rookie year? Not last year, because the Spurs were decent to start the year and then fell off in January. Wemby's rookie year. When did we get 20 wins? That's a lot of L's. Barring a miracle, we should get our 20th win tonight. The Spurs got their 20th win Wemby's rookie year on April 9th. What do you think about that? Wemby's rookie year, April 9th. D for Spin says, algorithm misinterpreting data to make raids hurt channels feels like a warning about the things we lose. We try to automate things and eliminate human intervention. I've heard it might not be good. I don't know for sure. And if you think about it, it does get you some thumbs up, but it is a lot of people coming in and leaving. And I just don't think that's, me personally, I don't think that's beneficial. Wemby's rookie year, April 9th, the Spurs got their 20th win. How about his second year? Or, yeah, his sophomore year. I think it's going to be sometime in January. Because we did start the year off 18-16, I think, when they beat the Nuggets. And then the wheels fell off after that. The Spurs were 18-16 on January 3rd. Then they went on a losing streak. Then they got a win. Then they won another losing streak. Spurs got their 20th win on January 23rd last year. But there's a lot of losses. There's a lot of 2 to 3 game losing streaks. And then a win. And it said Wemby went down February 12th. When Wemby last played last season, the Spurs were 23-29. What do you think about that? They're going to be much better this year, clearly. I mean, you already know that. All right, back to the chat. 22-60 Wemby's rookie year. Why can't I use that as a reference? Monswine? That's to let you know how things were. Calvin's year. 22-60. Wemby's rookie year, 22-60. It's perspective of where we are only 2 years after Wemby's rookie year. Not even 2 years. Right? Because Wemby's rookie year would have ended in April of 2024. And then you had 24-25, the year he only played half a year. So, I mean, we're not even 2 years removed. And the Spurs are infinitely better than you were Wemby's rookie year. So KMC, yes, the Thunder have a legit chance of getting the number 1 overall pick while being the number 1 team in the NBA. They are tired of losing. World, it is. You know what? I was tired of calling losing games. That was rough. Kobe Bennett's at the game. Nice. We had a coaching change. A lot of coaching change. I'm not saying Mitch Johnson's a better coach than Pop, but we did have a coaching change. We brought Wemby in, and Wemby's obviously gotten better every year. We brought Stephon Castle in, who, Castle, if you're not aware, is a winner. He won a championship with UConn. We brought players that have won championships in Harrison Barnes, Luke Cornett, Kelly Olynyk's been to a finals. So, I mean, a lot has changed for the better. Yeah, I think this is our best team since then. So KMC. The Keldon Johnson year was probably the toughest year ever on YouTube. I like Keldon. I didn't even call the games that year. It was getting so hard to watch the games. And not only that, the streams were the deadest they've ever been. We've had streams this year with more people watching at one point than an entire 2.5-hour stream. There were times where the Keldon era, I'd finish the night with 1,000 views. And the Spurs would lose by 30. So it was rough. I don't miss those times. Fans were not enthusiastic, which how can you be when you're hanging out in a stream and it's like, well, we're down by 30 at halftime. Good night, TSR. I'm like, yep, I'll stay at least till 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. It was tough. I don't know if Fox is getting 15 young carrot. He's not been playing well as of late. Spurred quarter. Bobby, you were here. A lot of you were here during those times. And as a Spurs content creator, interest in the Spurs was high the first 2 years of the channel when we had DeMar DeRozan, DeJounte Murray, Derek White, etc. They were a playoff team. They were not a winning team, but they were making the play-in. And then the Keldon Johnson year, just things cratered. That was the worst time. That's right, Alien. They don't exist anymore. My favorite memory in San Antonio? Seeing Tim Duncan. Tied with seeing Tim Duncan grab a piece of cake and actually meeting Sean Elliott. Sean was really cool. I got a picture with him. I got his autograph. He signed one of his cards that I thought had a really nice picture. And, yeah. Yeah, Randy, yeah, we were well below 100 at times. I think we had the streams did get down to under 80 when the Spurs were just, the Keldon Johnson era. Yeah, it's the spurred quarter. The spurred quarter. No longer bad. It's going to be good. I feel like I've been talking a while, so let me get quarter 3 back up. There we go. I was there in 96 when Pop was a spoiled brat GM who thought he could coach the team better than the current. Yeah, it worked out good, though. It worked out really good. Bobby has been here so long. I'm glad you could joke about that. That he did lose his wrench and got it back. Yes. D for Spid, superstar careers. So David Robinson. I would consider David Robinson a superstar, right? He was the first NBA player I followed. I did follow Jordan after that as well, even though I was not a Bulls fan. I mean, how could you not? He was everywhere. 3 likes of 400. Nice. Do I see the Rockets losing to the Pelicans? Did they? That was a bad time too, Alex. I was not doing the channel, man. For baseball, the first player I follow, I'm trying to think. Now you guys are asking. First players I follow in the sports I love. Baseball, from start to career, early in the career, Jose Canseco. David Robinson for basketball. From the NFL, Eric Dickerson was my favorite player the first few years. I followed the NFL, but he was more at the tail end of his career. I want to say the first superstar I followed was Tiki Barber. But Eli Manning's my favorite NFL player, and I obviously followed all of Eli's career. Frenchman, I didn't know that. Fonswine, take that as a good Bertrand, what's going on. That is a good sign. That Fox was off last, not good that Fox was off, but the fact Fox did not produce last night and tonight, and the Spurs won last night and are likely going to win tonight. Iceman first. Iceman was a little before my time. I'm aware of George Gervin and what he did for the Spurs. I was not watching basketball when he played. Spurs fans are so lucky. Us Wizards fans are stuck with a horrible franchise for life. JD, I don't know about for life. I like some of the players on your team. Alexander Sarr looks legit. He is developing right before our eyes. He's got a three-point shot. Now, you've got some good things happening. I don't think you're the worst franchise in the NBA. You're bad, for sure, but I think you're going to slowly dig your way out a little bit, whereas like the Sacramento Kings are just a disaster. Exactly. Better days ahead for the Wizards, John Doe. I agree. RQ3, what's going on? Most people know I'm a Thunder fan. What gives it away? I prefer the way of this stream than before you finish. What do you mean, Carlos? Oh, did the losing maybe tire me out or getting destroyed? Pelicans have some good. I mean, Derek Queen looks legit. Jeremiah Fears looks legit. I didn't watch basketball till around 1993 when I was a kid. I got a VHS with a bunch of highlights and was memorized by the way David Robinson played. VHS. No, don't say Sarr will leave the Wizards, JD. No, don't wish that into existence. I like the Fro dude from the Wizards. Who's the Fro dude? And when you said Fro, Kobe White came to my head, but he's with the Bulls. He's not with the Wizards. The Fro dude from the Wizards. I'm drawing a blank. We just watched them the other night. I don't think the Wizards are going to be... The Wizards are trending in the right direction. Keto 8888. Yes, the Spurs are laying the smackest down on the Hawks at the moment. We do play the Wizards again on Sunday at 7 p.m. I will be live for that. Champagne does have a Fro, but not a big one. You talking about Justin? There, Wizards are on the up. I agree. I don't think Tyus Jones is with them anymore, is he? I don't think he is. Is it Keyshawn George? That might be a Cole. Let's all agree Clippers are awful. Ghost. The Paul George trade was abysmal. Granted, you did not know that SGA would be SGA, but you gave up a young player with promise. You gave up 1 million unprotected picks. Dyson Daniels for 3 to start us off. No good. And everybody was kind of standing around, and Atlanta gets the offensive rebound. Okie dokie. And Alexander Walker into the paint. And an and one. Was it? Oh, Marvin Bagley does have... You know, he might have had a Fro. You're right. Oh, Carlos, yeah, back in the day, I did stream everything. I like what I'm doing now. You know, we got this. I stream the Spurs live. That's all I stream for the most part. I'll stream the NBA draft, maybe some of All-Star Weekend, maybe. We'll see. Depends on what happens on it. But yes, the channel's gotten more focused. I'm doing music again, which I absolutely love. Missed a free throw, by the way. Spurs ball and Philobox Comics, rounds things out. That's a turnover for San Antonio. I think that might be on Fox. 68-47. Almost a turnover for Atlanta. 14 on the shot clock for the Wizards. Now I got the Wizards in my head. For the Hawks. Leonaton Kongwu, and he's going to miss the shot. Gets the ball back. Gets it out to Rasache. Rasache is going to drive into the paint. Reverse layup. Good. 68-49. All right, Christian. I'll chuck him to wake him up. What's going on, Arnold? Thank you for stopping in. Castle would have passed to Cornette. Cornette fouled in the paint, and I think he's going to lie for 2. No, Spleen, he won't. He's not going to play off the bench enough. I see you got a little face in there. Fox has been a little off lately. Him and Harrison Barnes. It's the stink of the Sacramento Kings. I'm telling you, the Sacramento Kings are a terrible franchise. BD, are you a Kings fan? I'm sorry, but the Kings are awful. What can I say? They're awful. There's an HEB commercial. Okay, that was weird. Luke made them both. Ben, a few people like the Kings. They got some fans, but it's got to be tough. They've been, okay. I'm sorry that they are. I'm sorry. I actually feel bad for Kings fans. Like, how are you this bad? I like Maxine Reyno, though. He looks legit. Fox for 3, no good. That was an awesome pickup. That's a guy I wanted with the 38th overall pick. So if there's one good thing that you guys did right, Reyno at 42, I think you drafted him. Good call. There's a missed 3 for Atlanta. Spurs ball, 70-49, 10-20 to go. Vassell fakes the three. Drives into paint. Stops at the elbow. Fires away. No good. What's up, Jeremiah? Reno is legit. 70-51. Timeout, Mitch. Sabonis is hurt, isn't he? Tony says show the game. You got it. Cassie, thank you for subscribing to Philobox Comics. I appreciate that. If you're wondering what she's talking about, it's that. Nope, that's not the channel. I got Ace Newell on my copy and paste. While we're in a timeout, I will bring up what she's talking about. This is my comic book channel. I'm having a blast with this. It's been a lot of fun. If anybody's a comic book fan looking to get into comics or just watching idiots spend way too much money on comic books on a regular basis, check me out. A Mikey dance. I can't sing Ninja Rap because my voice is not feeling up to it, but Mikey can dance. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind because the Spurs don't win. I will be sad tomorrow. Okay, that's not how that goes, but... Boop. Christmas is canceled. The Spurs are playing at Christmas. I'll be live for it. Well, Mikey, get up there, Mikey. So that's why I don't like moving Mikey. All right, he's comfortable, and he can see the TV. Thank you, Andres. It's funny. Somebody was talking last night in the stream. They're like, trying to get a second channel monetized, and he's like, the subscribe or the watch hours were hard. The weird thing is, on the other channel, I have over 7,000 watch hours. So the people that are watching the content are truly engaged with it. It's just getting the 1,000 subscribers has been tough. Giannis Monkey Style originally out 2 to 4 weeks. I don't know when he's coming back. Welcome everybody here tonight watching. Smash that like button. Don't be scared. Smash button. Don't hit back. TX Omni, what was it? Brick, not hit back. After Van Dam did the Did Mock, or I'm sorry, Frank Dukes, which apparently is all BS. You want more of the game? Okay. Thunder. That was not the game. Sorry. 70-51, 10 minutes to go. Atlanta trying to claw back here in the Spurred quarter. Top 10 in offensive and defensive rating. The Rockets, shocker, Thunder, then the Spurs. Timberwolves, Pistons, Magic. Let's go. Who is GP3 in the NFL? GP3. GP3. What? I'm drawing a blank. Anybody? GP3? RBT. That was an unboxing. Keith, thank you very much. That was yep, that was legit. Twisted, I was right out of school. Calvin, which team has surprised me the most this year? I missed a bucket. Other than the Spurs or the Suns? Boy. De'Aaron Fox finally gets a bucket. He's got 6 points now. I think, actually, this is going to be an odd one. Turnaround jumper by Congo is good. I'm going to say the Thunder have surprised me. Getting out to the record they did, I did not think they're going to be that good. Vassell with the corner three. Off the rim, no good. Versace tips the rebound to Nkago. It doesn't land a ball. They're down 19, 72-53. There's a runner by Dyson Daniels. It is short. Fox will grab the rebound. I'm actually going to say Thunder. I don't like saying it, but I did not think they'd be this good. Castle drives in the paint and gets a layup. What's up, Biz? Thank you for stopping in. What's up, Josie? Thank you for stopping in. Bando, Wemby's not in the game at the moment, but he has been playing tonight. Alexander Walker for three. Good. Thank you, RBT. That is one of my prized possessions. Signed by Stanley. Stan the man. Devin Vassell with the ball for the Spurs. Gets to the elbow. Steps back. Gets over to Castle. 7 on the shot clock. Castle back to Vassell. And it was kicked. Kick ball by Jalen Johnson. Spurs going to get 14 on the shot clock. Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Brunson. Wemby is back. We don't have a Brunson in this game, do we? No. 74-56. Now a quick foul on Atlanta. Thank you, DJ Dinosaur. I know Fox is not scoring much in a way. He's letting other guys score more, which is okay as long as the Spurs win it. Well, that's fair, Cutting Lawns. And Tony, I don't gamble either. We have Harrison Barnes going to the line for 2. 74-56. Toronto's been playing better than expected. True. I'm trying to think there's any other... the Celtics. Aren't the Celtics a top 5 or 6 team in the Eastern Conference? I thought for sure they would be under 500. GP3 on the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not a Cowboys fan. GP3. I don't know. I got nothing on the GP3. Barta, can you commercials on the stream? That's odd. I didn't change anything. There's a drive and a layup by Alexander Walker. 76-58 at Mr. Freezer by the Spurs. Nickelodeon Walker with 19. Now Wemby's going to take a stop and pop 3. Matthew, Jeremy Sohan has not played. No, they're talking about the NFL. Not Gary Payton III in the NBA. Was selling the fast break after a block. Was that a block by Wemby? Who blocked that? Or was that Castle? No, CP3 in the NFL. I don't know CP3 in the NFL. Jalen Johnson with the ball drives to the paint. Thought about shooting and passes it out instead. Versace for 3. Wemby does have a block. Good. Does Wemby officially have a block? I thought that was Castle. Fox with 2. I see Castle in the chat. I thought that was Steph as well. Jalen Johnson loses the ball. Gets it out to Versace. Versace in the paint to Okongwu. Threw it up over Wemby's hand. Wow. Nice job. 81-63. Wemby 0 blocks. Okay. I thought so. Vassell without 3-point line gets it into Wemby. Wemby back out to Fox. Back to Vassell for 3. Devin Vassell. Yeah, Castle blocked it. RR210, thank you. Same to you. Come on, Wemby. We need that block, buddy. I don't want to see the streak end tonight against Atlanta. Atlanta's not also taking a lot of shots in the paint when he's out there because, duh. Jalen Johnson looking to drive, gets in the paint, kicks it out for 3. Dyson Daniels, no good. Wemby with the rebound. Wemby brings it up, gets it out to Castle. Castle's going to take off. Step into the paint at the post. Fouled. 3 beers, what's going on? Yeah, D for spit, exactly. I mean, the Hawks are. You're not going to challenge Wemby in the paint all night. Yes, Josie, I'm going to watch a Jake Paul fight immediately after this game. I'm going to do the end of game stats, but I'm going to throw it right on Netflix. You know, Vassell has been playing better late. Playboy, what's going on? FY Vassell this year is playing defense according to defensive metrics near league average. You know what, Laspleen? I'll take league average over below average. Castle free throw, no good. Hey, Laspleen, while I got you here, where is Castle on there? Because I feel like his defense is a lot better than last year. Is Castle below average, average, above average? I'm curious if you could look it up when you get a chance. Jake Paul fight on Netflix against Anthony Joshua, who's like, what, 6'6", 250? Let me check. It's okay. I appreciate it, Spleen. Castle's second free throw is good. Missed the first one. 13 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists for Steph. A toe by Bangs, it's not looking good. Alexander Walker with 3. No, it's not good. It's Spurs ball, 85-63. Castle bringing up for the Spurs. Gets it to the paint. Off balance jumper. Okay. Stephon Castle with 15 points on 6 of 9 shooting. Daniels in the paint. Blocked by Wemby! Blocked by Wemby! Number 100, guys. Anybody? There we go. I'm like, nobody's excited about that. He blocked it out of bounds. Let's go. Longest streak in Spurs history, the third longest streak in NBA history, 100 games in a row with the block. You got it, guys. 87-63, 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Versace into... And another block by Wemby. Asa Newell blocked by Wemby. Up to Vassell for 3 on the break. No good. That's 2 blocks now. Area 51, the longest streak is, I believe, by Patrick Ewing. It's like 133 games or somewhere around there. Hawks ball. Dyson Daniels is wide open for 3. He's finally going to take the 3. Bricked it. The Celtics are number 4 in the East. That is a surprise. Good for them. The Celtics alley-oop to Wemby. Boom shakalaka. Timeout Atlanta.
Thunder, dome of justice.
I'm going to ask the Googles who are in a timeout. I'm going to ask the Googles what the block streak is. What is the NBA record for most games in a row with a block? I'm pretty sure it's Patrick Ewing. That's 145. Patrick Ewing at 145. Dikembe Mutombo at 116. Victor Wembanyama at 100. There you go. Phil just put in the chat. All right. How about our Spurs tonight? 100 in a row. Yeah, actually, as soon as you guys talked about it, he got it. He's more than 2/3 of the way there. Victor Wembanyama. Let's go with the block tonight. The block streak lives in Illuminatics. Hands down, be afraid of Castle. Be afraid of this whole team, Kazzy. Be afraid.
Be very afraid. The San Antonio Spurs are coming for you.
That's all I got. What are my Giants quarterbacks this year? Well, we had Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, and Jackson Dart. I don't know if there's been a 4th guy. Wow, that was a fast update for them already. Yeah, it was, Gary. It was. Castle CDPM minus 1.9 his rookie season. CDPM minus 0.3 season. League average. Okay. DPM positive. Okay. So trending in the right direction, and he's only in year 2. Mel Music TV, Wemby has 19. Cheetah going, what's going on? Road Trip Ghost Spurs go to you. Wemby needs to play. Yes, Wemby does need to play 20 minutes. That's correct. 15 likes to 45. What? We lost a ton of likes? I do like Mortal Kombat. Ardo, bonjour to you. I pull this over here.
Choose your fighter. Reptile, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Liu Kang, Johnny Cage. Round 1, fight. Finish him. Flawless victory. Fatality.
How's that, guys? There's your Mortal Kombat. Weighs at 19 minutes. He'll get at least one more. Toasty! Gotcha, monkey style. Yes, okay, I mean, that is when you put it in perspective like that, yes, that's a huge, huge. Thank you, Coffney. Youth Fire Indie, I used to be a Street Fighter guy. My favorite Street Fighter game, go ahead and make fun of me, or favorite games. Street Fighter Turbo, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and probably Street Fighter Alpha 3. Wemby with the ball for the Spurs, into the paint. Gets it to Calvin. Calvin's going to drive off the glass. Oh, it rolled out. 89-65, a little over 4 minutes to go. Thank you, Foon Pie. This is definitely not Twitch. I've never been on Twitch. As far as Mortal Kombat, I've enjoyed more the Mortal Kombat games. Plus, Mortal Kombat started adding things in like the crypt and story modes and just more. Wemby's going to drive in the paint, gets tied up, and I think that's a foul on Atlanta. It is. If he dies, he dies. There's also another... is Anderson Silva fighting tonight on the boxing card? Silva and somebody else? You know, Garrett, I would love to do voiceover. All right, Tony. I'll catch you later. It would have to be deeper voice stuff like a Mortal Kombat announcer, Darth Vader, Freddy Krueger. But yeah, I think I could. Wemby's first free throw is good. 90-65. Yes, Jasario, he is still on a minutes restriction. You know, Phil, he might feel a little out of place because he's kind of at a weird age on the team, too. If you think about it, there's a young core with all the guys that are around 20. And then you have a lot of guys that are north of 30. There's a couple guys near his age, like Kelman. But Kelman's been here. Wemby missed a second free throw. Tyrone Woodley, that's it. Silva and Tyrone. Yes. No, I'm not calling the fight laugh cry. When this game is over, I'm going to immediately put on Netflix. I'm going to go over the end of game stats, and I'm going to chill and watch the fights. Asa Newell just missed a dunk in the paint. Spurs on the run. Kelman spins around in the paint. Layup. Beautiful move by Mike Johnson. DJ Dinosaur, I don't have a Smash Brothers announcer voice. I don't even know what that sounds like. Keldon with only 6 points now, but efficient 6 points on 3 of 5 shooting. Turnover Atlanta. Spurs on the run. And Devin just got pickpocketed by Luke Kennard. Hawks on the run. Kennard for 3 in the corner. No good. Vassell at the rebound. Oh, is Johnson? Oh, is that all he played, Haroldi? He's not getting many minutes tonight. Ball's going to get poked out of bounds. It's going to be Spurs ball. Twisted, I want to see Paul get knocked out by Joshua. He should get knocked out by Joshua. Sure, Jake Paul has done well against people past their prime, or that should, a retirement age like Mike Tyson. Anthony Joshua is still in his prime age-wise and is a legit, 6'6", 250. I want to see Paul get knocked out. If he knocks out Joshua, nobody should ever watch a Paul fight again. Ball's going to be tossed out of bounds. Turnover Spurs. 92-65. That turnover's on De'Aaron Fox. Fox is having a rough night. I believe it, David. Wemby's going to set a lot of records. Yeah, but by now, Barnes did hit a 3 tonight, but he's still struggling. Well, he's not taking many shots either. Onkwangu's shot in the paint is no good. Spurs ball. Harper will drive into the paint. Tough layup, no good. Keldon with the putback is good. Oh, Bobby, I didn't even catch that. That's not good. There's another miss by Atlanta. Spurs ball. We're up by 29? I just realized it's almost 30 points. Fox into Wemby. Wemby throws it out to Champagny for 3. No good. Ball's up in the air. And finally coming in the hands of Alexander Walker. Spurs are almost up by 30. That 3 is no good by Asa Newell. It's Spurs ball. Marin Saad. I don't want to. It's too early. Wemby for 3. Wemby! Spurs are on a 16-2 run. Alexander Walker in the paint. Throws it up over Wemby. Nice job. It's a 30-point game. Let's go. Man, Hawks fans got to be depressed after this game. Wemby fakes the 3. Behind the back. Through the legs. Over to Harper. Back to Wemby. Wemby fakes the 3. Now takes the 3. No good. 97-67. Jeez. Asa Noel's going to drive in the paint. Layup good. 97-69. Newell rocking the headband. Bart, I said it. The spurred quarter. Nobody will believe me. The spurred quarter. Jake Paul doesn't want to see Jake Paul get knocked out. Yeah, Philly's probably a little gassed now. He could probably sit the rest of the game at this point. Fox to Wemby. Wemby, an alley-oop to Keldon. Keldon with the alley-oop layup. Keldon is very efficient tonight. 5 of 7 or 10 points. And what's he played? Like 12 minutes? Atlanta ball down by 1 million. Spurs are going to go to 20 wins, guys. 20. On Kongwu, tosses it over to Asa Newell for 3. That's 3-pointers not worth 4 points. Shot clock is off. No, nothing was overnight. Sohan's not getting any minutes. That is shocking. He's got to play in the fourth quarter, right? He's got to play in the fourth quarter. Fox with the ball for the Spurs. Gets it into Harper. Almost turned over. Gets it out to Champagny for 3. 100 points in 3 quarters. Full court 3 is no good. Wow. Yes. A spleen. (102-72). Friday, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. I'm sure Fox is a positive plus minus. I mean, we're up by 30. ESPN finally believes in the Spurs 99% to make the playoffs. Wait, they didn't? Vinny Canini, we have a swap of the picks next year. So you don't like to root for people to lose, but I will not be sad if the Hawks lose a whole bunch of games going into the draft. Go Spurs, go indeed. You know, I'll give you a MVP. You asked for it. I'll give it to you. Ernie, I believe Wemby has 23. He does have 23. 9 to 12 shooting, I think that is. 9 to 13. I think this will be a win as well. How about we get some thumbs up here while we're in a timeout? I haven't really asked for the thumbs up in a little bit. Spurs win. I mean, it's not over yet, but there you go, Spleen. You can do that for me. But how some thumbs up for our Spurs, who are officially on a winning streak. I know they lost the NBA Cup game. I'm not naive to that, but that does not count as part of the standings. They have, well, it's 2-game winning streak. My apologies. No. We are on a winning streak. We beat the Pelicans, the Lakers, and the Thunder. The Knicks game does not count. I know it's a loss. It doesn't count in the stats, so it doesn't count for the streak, in my opinion. Beating the Wizards, and now we're going to beat the Hawks tonight. That's a 5-game winning streak. Because I think in the standings, it's got to say the same things, right? Let me check the NBA standings real quick. It should say we're on a winning streak. Because, again, the Cup's not part of anything. NBA standings. I was clicking the wrong button. San Antonio Spurs. Where are we? Yeah, that was a 4-game winning streak. Yeah, they're not counting the Knicks game as breaking the winning streak. So this would be 5 wins in a row. We can beat the Wizards Sunday night. That would be 6 in a row going into the Thunder game. When's the last time we had a 6-game winning streak? Probably before this channel started. Definitely before this channel started. How about some thumbs up for win number 20 and a winning streak? Can we get to 500? We have almost 800 people in here. Need 37 people to smack the like and get us to 500. I know it can happen. You can make it happen. And only you can prevent forest fires. Gary, I think we'll rest the starters in the fourth. I want to see Olenek, Solin, DJG, yes. Is Wemby still in? Wemby is still in. Is he trying to get to the 20 minutes? Wemby's still in there. I'm a little shocked at that. Fox pull-up jumper from the free throw line. It's good. I'm happy you're wrong too, Spleen. I said 50 wins in playoffs, and I'm sorry if I've been bringing that a little bit during the videos. I realize I should stop bringing that up, but it still shocks me to this day how a lot of Spurs fans don't believe in the Spurs. Like, the world came crumbling down against that loss against the Knicks. Wemby's fouled in the paint, going to line for 2. It's like, listen, the better team got us. They're still on pace for well over 50 wins, and I think we do some damage in the playoffs. I don't think we're an NBA Finals team yet, but it wouldn't shock me if everybody's playing their best basketball if they make it to the finals. Hawks announcers are gushing on Wemby's D-Caesar? I did not realize that. I just realized Wemby's wearing some very green shoes. Wemby's first free throw is good. He's got 24, 11, 3, and 2. Are we seeing DJG come in? I don't see him on the scoreboard yet. Nope, De'Aaron Fox is staying in. Carter Bryant should get some minutes. Yes, let's get Carter in for like the last 8 or 9 minutes. Wemby missed a second free throw, though. I get, well, last 6 seasons. Morano asked for A Chuck. There you go. A miss by Vassell and Wemby with the dunk after the turnover. You're right, we're not on pace for 50, but I said at least 50 wins in playoffs. Maybe Bismack Biyombo? Maybe? Kickball. That's against the Spurs. Already, we are... Actually, won't we be in third place in the West after this win? 107-72, and Wemby is looking like Wemby. This one's for Grandma. This is for Wemby and Grandma tonight. Prudence says we need 10 more thumbs up for 500. We haven't had a Spurs stream not get to 600 thumbs up. I know it's a Friday night. It's the holiday season, so that might be tough. But I'd like to get at least a 500. Wemby is checking out. Probably done for the night. And he was good. Jetted out. I would like some Carter Bryant as well. Versace was picked number 1 over Castle, Mike. It's a fact. We are tied with the Lakers, so we'll be ahead of them, right? By half a game. Alexander Walker into the paint. Layup good. Cornette's back in. What do we have? Cornette, Vassell, Castle, Johnson, and Champ Penny on the court. Castle bringing up for San Antonio. 107-74. Castle thought about a long three. Glad he didn't shoot that. Castle zips it over to Kelvin, open in the corner. Kelvin! Kelvin, pretty solid night tonight. Spurs ball after the 3 miss for Atlanta. Yeah, I don't know why we're not putting some of our bench in at this point. We still have all our main rotation guys out there. Castle in the paint. Jumper good. Timeout Atlanta, down by 28. George Pickens, Daniel's at it? Okay. TLX says De'Aaron Fox is buns. Siopa, Harper did play tonight. He didn't have a huge game like he did the last 2 games. Oh my gosh, Phil, the 23rd and 25th game against the Thunder are going to be absolutely crazy. The Spurs are crushing them. It's 38. What's the 38? Oh, down. Oh, shoot. It's down 38. Oh my God, it's worse than I thought. I'm sorry. They're down 38. I didn't realize it was that bad. Because you don't expect teams to be down 38. Oh my God, you're right. They're down 38. I didn't realize we were killing them that bad. That's embarrassing. This is a blowout. Do you know who has the better rim defense outside of Cornet? Wemby. Do you mean for the Spurs? Holy crap. I'm sorry. I just assumed 28. I'm like, oh, we're down, they're down by 28. We're smashing them. I really didn't think it was that bad. You know what? Mercy's for the weak. Here we don't train to be merciful. Basketball team shows you no mercy. Yeah, we'll go deep on the bench now. If it's 38, get Jeremy Sohan the rest of the game. Get Carter Bryant the rest of the game. David Jones Garcia. It's Julian Champagnie? The Spurs are too good? No, they're just good. I think close the quarter out Sohan, Bryant, and DJG. Who else hasn't played? Kelly Olynyk hasn't played. Get him out there. Actually, get the young guys out there. Jonathan's happy. Hoodie down. I know it's not Spurs, but he's, Cass is from UConn. Let's at least get, Carter Bryant, Jeremy Sohan, and David Jones Garcia on the floor. That works for me. Wemby got Jazz. Wemby got 2 blocks. The game's over, but I'm obviously staying in for this one. They're supposed to be Eric, they're not playing better out. They are in a back-to-back. Jalen Johnson logged heavy minutes. A couple of other guys did. Don't leave the starters in to run the score up. That's how you get injuries. We are a playoff team. I don't want to risk any injuries. It's a back-to-back. Yes, rest time. Texans Swarms, I don't think we'll beat them both games. To take 3 in a row from the Thunder, you're asking a lot. Would I be happy with a split? Lose to them, let's say, on the 23rd, beat them on Christmas? Sure. No, I think Fox is done for the night. Champagny, Kelman, Jordan McLaughlin, Lindy Waters, Jeremy Sohan sighting.
You don't mess with the Sohan.
Well, Jeremy's in there. Exactly, Sarah. Got to stay healthy. No point in having the starters out there now. There's a 3 by Luke Kennard. Splash. We can get some like for a Sohan sighting, I hope. I hope he plays well in these last 9 minutes. Maybe we can get to like 130 road trip. Seems reasonable. Spurs are shooting 56% from the game. The Hawks are shooting 38%. Champagne to Jeremy. Jeremy in the paint. Out to Waters. Waters looking to drive. Stops, pops. Off the glass. Good. There you go, D for Spid. Derrick Rose. Injured in garbage time. Quick fast break layup for Dyson Daniels. I don't think Jeremy's dropping 20, though. Spurs bench is outscoring Atlanta's bench 56-15. Champagne catch and shoot 3. In and out burger. Fight for the rebound. And Dyson Daniels rips it out of Jeremy Sohan's hands. Keto Carter Bryant has not played tonight. I wish he was in there now. Take either Kelman or Champagne out. They don't need to be in there. There's a turnover by Atlanta. McLaughlin will bring out for the Spurs. Zips it over to Champagne. Champagne's going to drive in the paint. Kicks it out to Sohan for 3. Nope. Yeah, off night for Harper, Jacob. Dyson Daniels. I'm surprised Dyson's still in there. Dyson, Jalen Johnson, Alexander Walker, all their starters. Why is Atlanta got their starters in there? They're down 35. Lindy Waters with the ball for San Antonio. Out to Jordan McLaughlin. Atlanta's emptying the bench now. McLaughlin's going to take off into the paint. Layup is no good. Wemby is, well, he is part of the bench. It might be a little unfair. Jalen Johnson with the dunk. Timeout. And Mike Smith, you might be right. Felix, a lot of fans do think Sohan's buns. Wemby did not start Twisted. It was still Luke Cornett. Hulk is mad, but he's reality. He's angry, but in a happy angry. Timeout, my friends. Cobra Commander, I am also fine with trading buckets. They're up by 33. I mean, the Hawks are probably going to outscore us in this quarter just because, well, they are right now, 12. And actually, the outscores, no, wait, we're actually outscoring them. The Spurs have outscored the Hawks in every quarter. First quarter, 32-19. Second quarter, 36-25. Third quarter, 34-28. This quarter, 12-9. The Hawks have not won a quarter yet. Struggle is real. We got the 500 thumbs up, guys. I appreciate very much. I don't know if we'll be able to get to 600. We'll try, but it's a blowout, so I'm not sure we'll have too many people come in for a blowout. The quiet game before the storm. Well, no storm yet, Kazi. We have the Wizards on Sunday, and the Wizards are not very good at all. We are about to be third in the West. We are. Think about that. Miss Jada Fox is not getting back in there. It's a blowout. Mug, Wemby played, and he played well. Mike, maybe that could be a video in the future. The decline of Jeremy Sohan. I don't know what I would do on that, though. A lot of it's injury-related. Randy, I am fine with the Spurs blowing out teams. I don't like them getting blown out. Card Vibe, good evening to you. Trade Wemby for Bronny James. While that's intriguing, I'm going to say no. All right, it is what it is. I will show you the game. Bobby February, what are you talking about? Are there a lot of pretty girls in the stands? What's going on here? The decline, he never ascended. Oh, Jeff. Yeah, he was never great. You're right. That's a good point. Dominique Wilkins in the house. Not looking too entertained with this game, but Neek, the human highlight film, what's going on? I think Jalen Johnson's out of the game. Yep, Jalen Johnson's out of the game. No, he's still in the game. No, he played like 40 minutes last night. Atlanta can't keep Jalen Johnson in the court in a blowout. Sean's Mount Rushmore dunkers. Dominique Wilkins, Michael Jordan, Vince Carter, Julius Erving. That's from Sean Elliott. I can't really argue with that. I mean, you could put Shaq on there, but Shaq was just all power. There was no finesse there. It was just a tank dunking. Sean Kemp was a great dunker, too. I didn't see Dr. J play, so you know what? We just had a foul. TSR's Mount Rushmore of dunking. Michael Jordan. I got to put Vince Carter in there. Sean Kemp. I don't put Kemp on my list. He dunked hard. He didn't just dunk. I mean, he slammed him hard. I didn't see Dr. J play, so I can't. I know his contribution in the game. Do I put Shaq? See, Shaq was just all the same dunk usually. Just a power one-hand or two-hand. There's no variety. I gotta think about that. Atlanta ball, 114-81. Carter Bryant sighting and Kelly Olynyk. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It is Spurs ball. Carter Bryant's out there, guys. Can't say I'm thinking about Dominique. His classic dunkathons with the slam dunk contest against Jordan. Traveled by Carter Bryant. Turnover. It was Providence. Thank you. Spleen, yes. Someone playing out of position has never been beneficial to him. Allen Iverson? I don't remember him dunking a lot. Kemp did dunk like the hoop owed him money. He dunked angry. What do you think about my list? Because I'm thinking of Shaq when he dunked on that white dude from New York. With Chris Dudley. Remember when he dunked on Dudley? There's a 3 for the Hawks. I know I'm loosely calling the game. That's by Zachary Sachet. What is Atlanta doing? Are they trying to come back in this game? Maybe they are. Lindy Waters for 3, no good. And Luke Kennard with the rebound. Vince Carter, of course, with a dunk of death. Not an NBA dunk, but the Olympic dunk over that. I don't know if it was a French guy or what his nationality was. But he jumped over like a guy that was almost 7 foot tall and ended his career. Hawks on a 9-0 run in the last 2.5 minutes. Maybe we'll have to bring some guys back. Olynyk with the ball, drops it off to McLaughlin. Jordan's going to drive in the paint. And just still has the ball. Out 3-point land. 6 on the shot clock. A little crossover into the paint behind the back dribble. Off-balance jumper is good. What's up, Jared? Stefan Urkel. Spud Webb. He was a good dunker, but there wasn't a lot of variety, was there? There's a missed 3 by Guy. Ball's going to go out of bounds, going to stay with Atlanta. 6 minutes to go. Oh, Jared, it's a huge blowout. Gary, yes, Rashard Lewis is one of our assistant coaches. That is correct. Samuel, I don't think Fox is playing anymore. I hate to tell you, it's a blowout. We've gone to our bench. I see Carter Bryant, Lindy Waters, Kelly Olynyk, Jordan McLaughlin, and Jeremy Sohan. The only guy not out there is David Jones-Garcia. I don't even know these Atlanta guys now. Some dude for 3, no good. Luke Kennard with the ball for Atlanta. Kicks it out to Asa Newell for 3, no good. And Sohan's going to smack the ball out of bounds. No one's hit by an Atlanta player. Spurs ball. Fox is done for the night. Jalen Johnson's done. What's up, Stormy? Kelvin Johnson's done. All the starters are done, guys. All right. What about Chocolate Thunder? Anybody? Daryl Dawkins, Chocolate Thunder? Before my time, but he used to break backboards. Carter Bryant kicks it out to Lindy Waters for 3. 33 points. Antonio McDyess, I remember him. I don't remember him being a great dunker, but he might have been. Hawks ball down by 33. Asa Newell running around with the ball, drops it off to Luke Kennard. Kennard's going to pull up. Hits the 2. Teamers, yes, Wemby got his minutes in. He did. Luke Kennard now with 10 points for the Hawks. You need Sohan to drop 40 for the season or tonight. I think you have a better chance with the second one. I don't know where David Jones-Garcia is. Did he play last night for Austin? I'd rather have him in there than like Jordan McLaughlin or Lindy Waters. No disrespect to them. McLaughlin into the paint with a layup. I'd rather get the young guy get some work than the guys that have been in the league for 4, 5, 6 years. 121-88. Wallace step back too good. I remember Steve Francis. Houston Rockets. He did play yesterday. Okay, LaGuaca. LaGuaca Maya. Thank you for stopping in. BBZ. Yeah. Carter Bryant into the paint. Fouled. Going to the line for 2. Baron Davis. Didn't Baron Davis have a monster dunk against the Nuggets? Or I don't know what it was. A playoff game maybe? I just remember a monster jam by Davis. Are we talking about the greatest dunkers of all time? WTS, I mean, it's a blowout. Both teams on a back-to-back. Carter missed the first free throw. Lights out. I think he'll play around 30 minutes. Got to be 30 minutes against OKC and Chet Holmgren. R210, Jeremy Son's working hard on that triple single, you mean? Triple single. Carter just missed both free throws. That's a thing. Oh, no, he made one. Sorry, I didn't see the scoreboard update. I was talking to you guys. Here's a pull-up jumper by that guy. 122.92. So, Gary, I did subscribe to your Sports Talk channel and unsubscribe to the other one, just to be transparent with you. Your main content is not my wheelhouse, but the sports channel, yes. There's a miss by the Spurs. It's Atlanta ball. Okay, David, I have to say, I know you had a huge dunk at some point. Atlanta ball, up by 30, 3-11. I'm sorry, down by 30. Atlanta's down by 30. Versace is still in the game. Misses a 3. Sohan with the rebound. Samuel Fox is done. Darren Fox is not playing. Thank you, Sarah. Darren Fox is done for the game, man. It's a blowout. Carter Bryant for 3 in the corner. Oh, God. That looked oogly. Versace, pull up 3 down the other end. No good. I guess both teams are just going to run up and down the court firing threes. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Spurs ball. Gets AK-47. That's right. What's up, boy from the Philippines? Boy Latsky. Thank you for stopping in. We'll salute to everybody hanging out tonight on Friday night. Spurs ball. Kelly Olynyk gets it over to himself. Never mind. He's going to take an off-balance shot. Good! Large lady land. Yeah, that's all right, Gary. I checked out the first channel. I was like, not necessarily my thing. Respect. You have some huge videos on there. It is a dunk by Muhammad Guy. I'm surprised he's still in there. Gary, I actually looked up my watch minutes for Philobox Comics. That channel started 3 months ago. Almost exactly 4 months ago, August. Still trying to get to the 1,000 subscribers, but I have almost 7,500 watch hours. So I'm like, all right, people are clearly liking the content, but I can't get enough people to seal the deal. You need a coyote dance. The Yodi dance is your chance to do the boop. Do the boop. Do the boop, boop. Pow. Do the boop, boop. There you go. I don't know. Thank you, boys. Boyd Latsky, appreciate it. Taylor Johnson's not coming back in, DT. The starters are done for the night. Cobra Commander. So I was in the military that year, and I have thankfully missed that year. And there's Guy with a throwdown. That guy. I missed that year. The Spurs went 20-60. Thank goodness. Zay got game. What's going on? 124-96. It's all bench players, guys. All bench players. Carter Bryant's going to kick it out to Lindy Waters. Waters going to drive. Tries to get it to Olynyk. Olynyk in the paint. Jumper good. Back to 30. Nice, Phil. T-Mac, it's Philobox Comics. I'm going to actually drop the link right in here for you. There we go. Philobox Comics. I'm having a blast over there. Getting close to 900 subscribers. And yeah, I'm enjoying this channel and really enjoying that channel, which is key. I finally found a second channel that I'm really enjoying. Plus, you know, it's actually been oddly beneficial to me in some ways that were unexpected with getting some free books here and there. So I'm not complaining. Kelly Olynyk for 3 down the other end, no good. Jordan McLaughlin with the rebound. 126-96 under 40 seconds to go. More watch hour. Yeah, more watch hours than subs. Go figure. Significantly. And now the Spurs are going to dribble it out and let the shot clock expire. Wemby did get 2 blocks. The streak is alive. Carlos, Wemby got 2 blocks. 100 games in a row with a block shot. Trae Young in disguise with a hoodie and glasses. I almost didn't recognize him. Spurs won last night. Spurs won tonight. Awesome. And they're going to beat Washington Sunday night. Yes, please hit the like, guys. No worries. There's an and one for the Hawks near the end of the game. We have not had a Spurs live stream this season. Regular season. Get below 600 thumbs up. We are, I think, a little short on the 600. We have enough people to get it. We're at 569. If I could have 35 more people hit the thumbs up, get us to 600. Spurs win. The channel wins. Everybody's happy. And we'll go into the weekend with also a Jake Paul loss to Anthony Joshua via TKO in the second round. This is going to be the final score. Wait, I thought they got the free throw. Oh, no, I missed. Oops, my bad. 126-98. The Hawks didn't even clear 100. 20 wins for the Spurs, guys. Number 20. Let's go. Don't hit the thumbs up twice because you'll lose one. You'll take a thumbs up away. Somebody wants a chuck? I see a couple people want a chuck. S'more wants a MVP. Ask and you shall receive. So, Gary, it is good to be focused with the channels. I've had channels that were unfocused in the past, and when you're more dialed in, I have found that that's much better for the algorithm and just for the channel in general. It's easier to manage. Maybe someday I'll have a third channel. That would not start till the summer. I have been taking my old death metal songs from when I was younger and converting them into normal songs via AI, and it's actually come out really good, so I might put those up some point. So the songs will be written entirely by me, they're just to be played by an AI band, but they came out pretty good. We got to 600. Netflix. I almost forgot. Let me get to Netflix and throw on the boxing event. I will not be calling it. I'm going to do the end of game stats for this game in just a moment. But I almost forgot about the Jake Paul fight, and that would have sucked. I will be back live Wednesday. Geez. Sunday night, the Wizards, 7 p.m. Eastern. I don't know if Miss TSR will be here. So no worries. Yes, I did death metal. I played everything. Guitar, bass, drums. It was full-on death metal. There's some lyrics I'm not proud of, so there it is. Watch live. Let's go. I'm also excited for Woodley and Silva, even though Silva's like pushing 50. Your membership now includes live events that are supported by ads. I don't care. Let's go. All right. Oh, 9 years, Gary. I don't know if you've been doing it that long. This channel is 6 years old. 6 years. Veronica, good evening to you. Wemby with the plus 29 in 21 minutes. Real nail biter. I can't believe they won that. Good night, Yap Yap. All right, let me get into the final game stats here. Thank you for the 600 thumbs up, my friends. That is awesome. Let's pull them up. I think you're going to like what we see, or like what you hear. Because, I mean, the Spurs obviously killed the Hawks tonight. All right. The Spurs only lost the fourth quarter 26-24. They won the first quarter 32-19, the second 36-25, the third 34-28, and the fourth they lost 26-24. We'll talk about the Hawks first. The Hawks, Onyeka Okongwu with 7 on 3 of 11 shooting. He had a rough night. Jalen Johnson with 17 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. Sounds like he had a fantastic game. Nope! 7 turnovers by Jalen Johnson. Ow! Picking up that turnover slack from Trae Young. Zachary Sachet with 11 points on 4 of 11 shooting. Nickeil Alexander-Walker with 23 points on 7 of 18 shooting, including 2 of 10 from 3. As you can see, a lot of guys for the Hawks struggle from the field tonight, which is why they got blown out. Dyson Daniels with 11 points on 5 of 14 shooting, including 0 for 5 from 3. Oof. Off the bench, Muhammad Guy with 4, Asa Newell with 9, Luke Kennard with 10, Keaton Wallace with 4, and Vic Krejci with 2. For the night, the Hawks only shot 40, 25, and 75. They had 16 turnovers. The Spurs had only 14 turnovers. The Spurs had 32 assists tonight. Not only 14. 14's a lot too. Spurs shot 54, 36, 69 for the 69% from the free throw line. All right, so kind of sucked from the line. For San Antonio, Harrison Barnes finally hit a three-pointer. He had 7 points. Luke Cornett with 8 points and 9 rebounds. Didn't he have 9 rebounds going into the half? Or 8 rebounds? He didn't finish with... All right, whatever. De'Aaron Fox with another quiet night. 8 points, 8 assists, which is nice. 2 turnovers, 4 of 11 shooting. Devin Vassell, 18 points on 7 of 15 shooting. He had like 11 points in the first quarter, but kind of cooled off. But did finish with 18, 7, and 3. Stephon Castle, 17 points, 2 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 turnovers. I'll accept 3 turnovers a game if he's scoring near 20 and getting near 10 assists. I'll take that. Castle did have a nice night from the field, 7 of 10. Really efficient night for Steph. Off the bench, Kelly Olynyk with 4, Lindy Waters with 8. Kellen Johnson, speaking of efficiency, 13 points on 6 of 8 shooting. Julian Champagnie with 6. Did have 3 steals as well. Nice. Jeremy Sohan. Jeremy Sohan, 0 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist in 10 minutes. This is back-to-back 0-point games for Jeremy. I understand limited minutes. Back-to-back 0-point games. Carter Bryant finished with 1 point. Victor Wembanyama, funny, he's way down on the bench there. 26 points in 21 minutes, 10 of 15 from the field, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, only 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 2 blocks. The block streak continues. A team best 20 plus 29. Not too shabby. Jordan McLaughlin with 4 and Dylan Harper. Quiet night tonight. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers. He was 3 of 6 from the field. You know what? The team didn't need it from him tonight because Wemby was cooking. And that's what I love about the Spurs team. We have so many guys that can go off now on any given Sunday. Wemby, Fox, Castle, Harper, Super Chat. Let me go get that. No worries, 272 with the $20 Super Chat. Thank you very much. Says, I appreciate your hard work and love for the Spurs. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Seeing Jeremy join the Lakers, really? Question for TSR. Would it be awesome to have a large TV with the Spurs playing as my background? I have a large TV and the Spurs are playing. Thank you for the Super Chat. That was extremely generous. Thank you. Calvin, 20-7. We're now the 3rd best team in the Western Conference now, right? Paul, go Spurs go from France. 4-game winning streak. The Knicks loss does not count as part of the winning streak. That does not count for regular season stats. We're on a 4-game heater. And they're 20-7. 20-7, including 9-5 away. 9 and 5 away. This is the best the Spurs have been in this channel's history. And the crazy thing, they're only going to get better. We do have depth. Queen Carlos, Derek Queen is on the New Orleans Pelicans. He's been playing very well. Go Spurs go from Tonga. Wemby with 100 games in a row with a block. Oh, is Queen the coach for the Hawks? Is that his name? I don't even know. I want the Clippers to beat the Lakers, but I don't see it happening. D for spit, neither do I. Man, Jeremy Sohan with 2 games. How many minutes did he play last game? That's bad. I like Jeremy, but man, he is trending in the wrong direction. Jeremy played 16 minutes against the Wizards and had 0 points. He played 10 minutes tonight, or a little over 9 minutes, and had 0 points. That's 25 minutes now of action with no points. I ask you this, guys, before I wrap up. Is Jeremy Sohan's confidence just totally shot? Gosh, I feel bad for that's. John Doe, are we on a 5-game winning streak? Maybe it's 5. It actually might be 5 now. Let me check. Hold on. This game actually got over early. I've only been live for 2 hours and 15 minutes. This is a quick game tonight. Good. I don't like a million fouls. The Lakers games are over 3 hours. This type of game, perfect. A little over 2 hours. The Spurs have beaten the Pelicans, the Lakers, the Thunder, the Wizards, and now the Hawks. It's a 5-game winning streak. Our longest streak of the season. And they can beat the Wizards for sure Sunday night. Actually tied for our longest streak. We started the season 5-0. My apologies. Started the season 5-0. Tied our longest streak of the year. Can get number 6 against the Wizards. And then we run into the Thunder Tuesday night. Thunder. Thunder. Anybody? No? Bueller? No? Okay. Sohan's confidence has got to be gone. I mean, how can it not be? I like Sohan, but hey, the team's good, and if he played, I'm rooting for him, but at this point, I'm not surprised what happened to him after this. Yeah, Yogi, yeah. Yes, Spleen, this is Jeremy Sohan's contract year. This is where you need to be playing your best basketball ever. John Doe, I like it. Soon to be 8. I like the confidence. It's the girlfriend. Yeah, it's Jeremy's girlfriend. That's Mikey is the king of the Veronica, as always. Did everybody say hi tonight? JL hasn't come up on the camera. You know, I'll have everybody come up on the camera real quick. Spurs, 6 wins in a row. Make it so. Boop. Good evening, Angie. Grogu up here. Going to give you a little headband action. Ooh. Make headband be with you. And you. Draw the Garden. Yeah, I'm just wrapping up here. I got the Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua pay-per-view on. Thank you, Miss TSR. I know you're probably still watching for Let Me Use Your Netflix tonight. I'm really glad you're watching it. We saw a group. Mikey's been on. He did it. Yeah, everybody's been on. Hulk's too angry to get on camera. I am hyped up. The Wizards game is in Washington because it's the Spurs versus the Wizards. So it's in Washington. And they have a Lego set in the next generation? What? Veronica, I didn't know that existed. SGA's getting booed. Where are the Thunder playing? Yeah, Tax Brazilian Ghost. I hate to say it, but I might be hoping for it. I'm hoping for a knockout tonight by Anthony Joshua. Paul's been beating up on a bunch of has-beens, so I'm tired of it. Thank you, Carlos, and I'm happy for you and all of you, and you to be part of this journey. We've been covering the Spurs for 6 years prior. This is year number 7. I've been calling the Spurs when there was only like 3 of us on YouTube. It was me, Clan, and DC Tree. Do you guys remember that? There's only 3 people covering the Spurs. Now there's 1 million, and I'm very thankful for the folks that were here day 1 and have stayed through all the losing seasons and stayed with the channel. I really appreciate that. I don't know, Edward. We'll see. But I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to watch this boxing event, and should be a good one, hopefully. If you're heading out, please hit the thumbs up on the way out. It does still help the channel. Thank you for getting us to 600. This streak stays alive. That's I don't know how many games. Well, every game this year in the regular season. We've hit 600 thumbs up. And I will be live Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern for the Spurs and the Wizards for game win number 6 in a row. Awesome stuff. Thank you, guys. Hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you Sunday night. Maybe I'll do a video tomorrow. And there is a video I have on my mind now, 2 videos. And maybe I'll have a video up Saturday and Sunday. We'll see. And that's all I got. On behalf of myself and the couch contingent. Oh, Jeffrey, the boxing's going to be on for another 2 hours. I can't. I don't have it in me. On behalf of myself and the couch contingent, what you going to do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go, Spurs, go.